Yo, another Sunday night, As If It Matters podcast. You're here with Hella Sad, special guest Frank,
I'm Rod on the stump, man.
Chat Master, and all.
Yeah.
Please stop asking us what our podcast is about.
I just realized that was a tongue coming out. I
Yeah.
thought it was like her chin, like some weird moon face, or like Mac Tonight. I was like, what is that?
It's like a beak.
bird?
Almost
Yeah,
a beak, yeah.
I think she's being like a dirty girl.
Yeah. She's
Scary.
I never seen a girl that dirty.
Yeah,
Dirty
look that
girls
thing.
are scary.
That's too long of a tongue.
Whoa. What do you plan on doing with
Right,
all that?
yeah. You don't need to go that deep.
Imagine if you have a girlfriend who has that kind of a tongue.
Big old
And
Gene
you know what
Simmons.
you want to put
Crazy
it.
ass Gene Simmons.
Gene
Fucking.
Simmons tongue just hanging out.
One filthy tongue.
Okay,
Shit.
how's your guys' week been?
Oh, God. Let's keep it positive.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's hear it.
No, you don't want to hear it. You wouldn't believe it. It sounds like I was making that shit up.
Nah,
Well,
you
that's-
wouldn't believe me if I told
You
you.
wouldn't believe me if I told you what was going down in my life.
If we weren't on a podcast, I would be like, yeah, all right, fuck it, don't talk about it. But the point is to talk about it.
Because people want to connect, man.
So let us know. Let us
People
know
are going
what your
through
week
shit. They're
was
trying
like.
to connect with you on that
All right, pick a,
personal,
to-
emotional.
pick a topic. We can go. I got it coming from all angles right now.
Are we
player.
talking about just your
runs?
week?
Yeah.
Just this week has been gnarly. It's almost like I'm on a cosmic TV show, like, and God's like, "Hey, you guys got to tune into Frank this week. Watch it on Wednesday because it's just about to be crazy."
Intergalactic.
Yeah,
Fucking.
it's like
NTV.
it's like fake. It can't even be this bad. I'm like, wait a minute, what? No.
Well, what if, like, you know, in one perspective, that's kind of what like having friends is, right? Like you pick like these channels that you get to watch for an extended amount of time, and when you feel like it's too expensive for you, whether it's like mentally or physically, you just unsubscribe to the channel and you stop watching it.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
And then you just have like
Don't tell people the formula because then they stop watching the shit.
that's some Matrix shit, right? And
I guess I never thought about
memories
that.
or reruns.
Hey, I guess I never thought about it
Yeah.
like that.
It's very sad.
Like
and
New relationships or spin-offs.
Yeah, like you could totally be watching a friend group
maybe.
and not really being there. It's like being at a party and sitting at the table with people you don't know and just watching them and then be like, these dudes are crazy. Click, get out of here.
it's like,
That's
well,
kind of how it is.
they are spin-offs at this age, right? Like you're gonna find one, like girls. There's like three different things about a girl that all different types. That they bring something new or something that you like. That's why you like this type. There's only like three different types, and they all have like maybe some of them might have two out of the three things that you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, chicks are in a way like
Oh,
in a
shit, my
Rubik's.
bad.
They're like
That's
a
me.
Rubik's cube. You could find one
Yeah,
that's
but-
turned all different kinds of ways, but one side's never correct.
But
Like,
you know
damn
the
it, how do
formula
I
to solve
get
it, right?
this?
There's like a fucking
Yeah, you have more than one Rubik's cube.
algorithm. Or there you go. And they're never gonna get solved.
Just
That
get
shit.
one,
Just keep
one,
them,
yeah,
keep
just
them going.
One solid side, one solid side.
This one's
one
getting
solid
closer. This
side,
one's getting
one solid
closer.
side.
This one's getting closer, but they never really.
No, they never do. They never do. I think it was a survival thing, though. I don't think our grandparents were as happy as they looked. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying? It was
hell
just
no.
different. There wasn't the internet. You saw your neighbor and you were like, "I'm fucking you for life."
They're coming from the good
You
old
know,
days.
you know what I'm saying? And it
when
wasn't even
bitches
like
had
they,
no opinion.
and it wasn't even like they liked each other. Like they didn't. They just had nowhere to go. They just had nowhere. There was no options. Nowadays with Instagram and shit, your bitch could be a quarter pretty, just like barely, and she's got three losers in her DMs going, "Good morning, beautiful."
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, imagine a man. Imagine if we got that attention. Our heads would be at dictator levels.
But the
We'd be
thing,
walking around. I would.
the thing is that we can. It's just like the type of girl that you're trying to get the attention from isn't always like, because you can go get you three little tortas that'll fucking like gobble you up, and and
No, most guys can't. Most guys can't. You gotta think a percentage. A percentage of dudes in this world can't get attention from any chick because the ugliest ones will get fucked by a mediumly handsome guy.
Anybody who's all up in their shit will like could get up in
Yeah,
there.
and nowadays too, it doesn't even really matter. I mean, most of the time, there's so many people that can connect online. You could just shotgun approach and whatever bitch is lame enough to fucking if you wanted to go that
It's just,
route. You know what I mean? If you're trying to meet a chick offline and shit, which I've never done.
What the chicks like? Who gives a shit?
How the fuck would I know? Yeah, I obviously don't know. They tend to like me at first. I think they get to know me as a person, and they're like, "Fuck."
Then they get to know you and they're like, "Fuck, this is what you do all day long."
do you know what the sample is for this?
This is, yeah.
Los Alamitos Latin funk song.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, you got it. Okay, nice.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's hard.
I don't know
Call
what the
that
fuck
sample.
you just said right now, little kid.
I don't know the sample. What's the
Special.
sample? I'll look it up.
Los Alamitos Latin Love funk song. It's that one. That's
This
it
one,
right there.
huh?
Yeah.
Gene
What's that? Gene
Harris.
Harris? Yeah.
That's the original. I knew that song. That's why I was like, it sounds too familiar. That's not the original.
Yeah. You've heard it. You've been in the circles. You know. I know you heard that shit.
Yeah. That's how I recognize that album cover.
It's a sexual record.
Sexual record.
Well, okay. Well, before we got jumped into the pod, what were you guys talking about?
I don't remember.
That I was like, save
You're
it.
talking about deadly sin.
Talking about
or
the
sin.
7 deadly sins.
The sins, sinning, sins. Wait. Okay. First,
Yeah, that's right.
before we jump into sinning, speaking of sinning, it's Gay Pride Month.
I don't subscribe to sin.
It's Gay Pride Month.
Gay Pride Month.
So
Shout
let's
out
just
Gay
put
Pride
that-
Month.
Kind of crazy to get a whole month. Veterans
A whole
Day.
month? Damn, I don't get no month.
You know,
Shit.
selfish motherfuckers.
What do I
You
get?
guys, we deserve it. We are blowing all of the people that run your guys' whole country on the low. We keep them satisfied. We keep them going home to their wife happy.
Well, I don't benefit from that.
I don't, yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like
I
it's
don't
like covering potholes is what we're doing type shit, you know?
know. I don't know what the fuck you just said, little kid.
Yeah.
But you special.
But it's the
Touch
truth.
my
It's
heart.
the truth though. You feel me though, right?
No, you're probably absolutely
I feel
right.
that.
No,
yeah,
it's the
you're
truth.
probably absolutely right.
Yeah.
I think there's like even if you're not gay, if you get to a level of like power, they're like,
Well,
well, you got to do it.
A level of wealth.
You got to wealth. You got to humiliate
can get
yourself, or you can't
PJs
be in
on
the
the
country
low.
club. You know what I'm saying? You got to humble yourself. How rich you think you are? You
Yeah.
get done in the butt by this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, guys seeking blowjobs on the low, we gotta, we could find them too, but we just gotta pay for them.
One thing I've never done.
Me neither.
Paid for a blowjob?
Never. Well, I mean, I guess you could say we all have taken girls out to dinner.
Well,
fucking
exactly.
doing- I
Right?
mean, that shit is more expensive than if you were just to make a simple transaction, I guess.
Benihanas?
what-
What? Damn. You wanna go Marriott shit? Fuck.
Yeah, but I ain't never done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the sins.
Yeah,
That's
some
what we
Motel
were
6
talking
house.
about. Talking about sinning. But how are we talking about it?
You guys were talking about that lust was the most like,
Uh-oh.
you know what I mean? Uh-oh.
Lust was the best scene.
It was the most wanted, I guess. Like it was like
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
you were
best.
like, what's the best seven
Sin.
deadly sins?
It's like,
Yeah,
oh, it's
same.
fucked up
It's
that
gotta
that's a
be
sin,
lust.
right?
It's got to be lust,
the
though,
other ones
because
suck.
think about it. If
Is
you
it a
had
sin?
to. Yeah, what?
What, to lust? What does that mean?
Lust is defined as a very strong sexual desire or a powerful craving or intense desire for something.
So
Not
what's wrong with that?
necessarily sexual. But then I guess like in a religious moral context, it says lust is often considered a vice or sin, particularly in Christianity, where it is one of the 7 deadly sins representing unchecked or excessive sexual desire.
Oh. Unchecked sexual
Unchecked,
desire.
right?
That's bad.
But think about it. Let's say you have
Perv.
a choice. You're gonna be
Yeah.
overwhelmed with one of these sins. The best one to choose would be lust.
Be a
I mean,
perv?
because we're men. We're men. We feel it all the time,
not?
anyways. I have
It's like-
moral control, so I can control the shit, anyways.
Right. You know,
So it's
like, put your boner
I got
away
lustful
sometimes, like,
thoughts
it's
going
bad.
through my head constantly.
Can't just
like
get up in
we're
front of
men.
class
We
and-
all do.
Yeah, you got lust, gluttony.
Hey, you don't mind muting that, dude?
Yeah, I'm too vain to be a glutton.
Nobody calls me never. So here, all of a sudden, my shit's blowing up.
I mean, pride, envy, wrath, sloth, greed, gluttony, and lust.
Yeah, so think about it. Any one of those, pick one. Gluttony, you're sitting there all
sucks.
fat, sweaty, fucking.
Gluttony
can't
That's
stop
that's
eating.
sloth, laziness,
Well,
failure
you can't
to
stop
act.
eating. If you can't stop eating, you'll be there just
Wrath.
fat.
Well, that's not sloth though, because eating takes a lot of work.
Sloth is just being lazy.
yeah.
It's being wasteful.
Gluttony could just mean your just excessive consumption of food or drink.
Yeah.
Greed, intense and selfish desire of wealth, power, or
I
possessions.
took the bass out of my voice. Now I sound weak.
It's fucking guys.
I feel like you should be the only one with the crispy voice though.
Welcome to the faggot hour with the crispy voices.
I'll be like over here with a little bit of muted, a little distorted.
It's funny. You're like the death
Hector.
metal voice.
Hector, smooth moves.
Okay, wait. Okay, so before we started the podcast, you guys were having a conversation about sins. You guys said there were 7 sins? Isn't it 12?
7 deadly
seven.
sin is
Deadly
sin.
sins.
Oh, 7, like Brad Pitt,
worst
right?
7.
What's in the box?
Right. What's in the box?
Yeah, you're right. I love that movie.
That's a great. That's a yeah.
We
Love
both-
that
we
movie.
both said it. I miss catching references with people.
It's because of that director. What was it? Who was that?
It's probably because we spent years
He's
in
on
the
some
same
movies
room
that are
doing
good.
nothing but watching
I
movies.
like. Forget.
Who was the director?
Fincher, David Fincher, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, he did like some Fight Club or some shit.
Look at that's why you got the
Right
computer.
here. I'm the computer, bro.
All right, we got
Dude.
lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride.
Pride.
Pride
Nobody
is
said
vanity.
pride.
Pride,
Yeah,
sure.
And you
Yeah.
guys were saying that lust is like the most like manly one you can
Right.
do.
Not
Well,
manly,
I
but-
wouldn't even say manly, but if you had to be overwhelmed with one of those,
Oh, if
you
you
might
had to
as
be.
well because we're male anyway.
I
don't
was
know
my
what
whole
you guys
life.
don't- Right, that's my point, and you can still control it.
Yeah, but that's how you end up like Dallas Buyers Club.
I had hella testosterone.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
That is-
he was a straight man.
He's a Dallas buyer.
I know.
Dallas Buyer was a straight man.
What do you buy?
Pussy
Oh,
with HIV
Right. That's
you
my
bought it with
point.
HIV?
because he was a
Dude.
lustful man.
I have literally dodged STDs like
No,
like
he had it,
Neo
you're saying.
from the Matrix.
Wait, I can't have two conversations at one time.
Who had the HIV?
In that movie, Dallas Buyers Club. He
What's
was,
his name?
Matthew McConaughey.
There we go.
Matthew
There we
McConaughey.
go.
All right, all right, all right.
Yes, yes. You never seen
Oh,
it?
I just watched that movie.
Dude, it's super sad.
It is.
It is a sad movie.
But so that's what I'm saying. He was consumed with
What,
lust.
what do you mean?
Lust,
What
lust
about?
was
I didn't
his
get
sin.
that part of the movie though.
That he got
Neptune.
HIV?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was what the whole movie was about. He was going
The
to
entire
get
movie is about him
the-
getting medicine for his HIV.
medicine for his
Oh,
HIV
okay. That's not
friends.
the
It
movie I
was
was talking about.
What were you talking
I was talking
about?
about that one with fucking Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Yeah, he just made a movie with Al Pacino. It's about sports and shit, but they're like his chick's like a junkie and shit.
Wrong movie.
She relapsed.
No
and
wonder
shit.
you were like, when does the fucking...
And he's addicted to gambling and shit.
Yeah, no.
It's a fucking awesome movie.
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
In Dallas Buyers Club, he's like a fucking cowboy who be fucking all these cowgirls, and then he's just like, why am I getting all skinny and sick? And he finds out he's got the thing, you know, and
He's got the full blown.
but because he's a cowboy, he like is like, I need my medicine, you know, and he just finds all these gay people, and they try to get their medicine. It's
Yeah.
it's like, you know, one of them
There.
sad reality movies.
Oh, okay.
But that was his sin though, lust, right?
Lust.
Well, yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Sure.
But I mean, I've been living with the same lust he did, and I didn't make them goddamn decisions. I'd be fine.
Well, it's all numbers. It's all numbers.
It is all numbers, and I mean, but nowadays, I mean, we know about it.
think my numbers are high.
That took place when they weren't even. They were still the only thing. The worst thing you could get was fucking what, crabs.
100%. I got 100%.
Herpes. They didn't care about that shit back then. They was, cowboys was
Certified
fucking.
knuckle children.
And
Blasted
you-
off.
yeah, and he was a cowboy. He could have been fucking goats and shit. You don't really know. You
Fucking
can put it in the
goats.
movie.
Yeah, that's probably what it got the
That's
hit.
But
crazy.
he's all jumping on a step ladder,
sheep?
fucking cows.
He got it from a woman.
Well,
It's
yeah.
in the movie.
Well, maybe the woman was fucking a sheep.
Maybe he got
Fucking
it from
cowgirls. I'm just kidding.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Okay, so
So imagine another one of the sins. Like pick one, whichever one. Pick one.
Okay.
greed.
Greed. Let's say it doesn't matter how
that's
much
good.
money you make, you feel broke, and you're just
Oh, yeah, that's-
insane,
that's
like
greed is
insane.
bad.
I can't sleep
I don't
all the
know,
time just
yeah.
because I got a little bill like to pay.
I like to be greedy.
You're right. And imagine you're greedy with every fucking thing. Like your homies come over and you're like, shit, I gotta hide this beer
Oh,
so
yeah.
they can't have one. Then what's the point of having the beer? You can't share it
Yeah.
with your homie. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
right. I don't like to smoke alone.
it
Smoke,
does, that's
smoke
my
with me.
point. That's because you're not greedy. But imagine really truly being greedy.
Yeah.
Like that's some shit you can't ever
It's just weird to me.
satisfy. You're gonna just
Yeah.
So
Those people are never satisfied.
yeah. Like so name another one. Let's think about
I
it.
think all of the sins have to do with being satisfied. You could say that about every single
Oh,
one of
yeah.
them. It's like not having
But
the
they don't
satisfaction.
get satisfied. That's why they keep doing it.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Right. But it all leads to bad shit.
Death, basically.
It all does. It doesn't matter which one you choose. If you go too far down that road, you're gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
I think that's why those rules are made to corral us into a certain spot where you're like, stay here and you'll be
Yeah.
safe.
Good and bad and shit.
Yeah, you'll be safe. It's good and bad, yin and yang. You know what I mean? They're like, stay right, you can get right to the line, but don't go too far into these 7 avenues.
Because you kind of need a little bit of everything.
need a little
Every
bit
one
of
of them.
structure.
You
You
need
need
to dabble.
self-control.
You need to dabble in all those sins, though. Like
Well, I mean, to survive.
exactly at some point.
To
like,
survive.
Takes a certain amount
You're
of
you're like,
you
can have a little
You
bit.
know what I mean?
Can say that later.
to live a successful life. You need to dabble in the sin.
Do you think like the Amish sin?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Probably more than ever.
They had that one day of
You
the
have to
year where
put
they
down some
rage
less.
out and
Well,
shit.
yeah, they do that too when they get a certain age. But if you think about it, let's say,
I'm trying to think of like the
Okay,
most.
they just don't do
straight
electricity.
arrow person.
okay, no, now you got to think about humanity as a structure. The more you try to like enforce rules, it just goes up to a higher level of sneakiness and that makes it funner. So the stricter you are as a community, let's say the Amish, everyone's no, don't say nothing.
It's gonna like be fun.
But
to do that
it's gonna be
shit.
fun
Yeah.
it's gonna be funner to do it. So every time you get that little chance, you're gonna fucking try to play with little Susie's butt behind the goddamn barn.
Oh my
you know what I'm
God.
saying? Yeah, you'd be like, "What's
Finger
up, girl?
pops
We
some
grew up.
assholes.
Yeah, we grew up together and shit." You're back there like she's milking the cow. You're like, "What's that? No one's
Not
watching."
the cow.
They're like,
How do I know what they do?
we don't own a cow.
how stupid. She's like, this udder is so different. You're just like getting milked.
Yeah.
It's coming. Milk's coming.
It's coming. I'm paraphrasing, but
Meet
you know
me
what
at
I
the
mean?
barn at 7.
You know
just
what
like,
I mean? I think that's why. I think that's why so many Catholic priests get caught with fucking diddling kids because it's so strict. They're like pent up. They can't even be in their room and rub one off because they're like, I feel bad. God's watching. And then all of a sudden,
It's no good diddling kids.
all of a sudden, the devil comes over them and they fucking do that nasty shit. And it's like, you should have just let them fuck a nun. They would have been fine. What about them nuns? They're not happy neither. Let them have sex. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta relieve that shit. It's a human thing. I think the more you try to restrict it, but you can't go too far down either sin lane before your life fucks up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And if you, let's say vanity. Let's say you're so. I mean, pride.
Sure.
Pride, vanity, tomato. Let's say you're stuck in your vein of shit and you're stuck about your looks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens to women. But I mean, that's a natural thing because women are supposed to be beautiful. It's just like a flower. The brighter ones get pollinated. It's human nature. So they have that. They all have that craving to be attractive.
Yeah.
But some of them go too far, and then they're like, "I'm not happy with my own face.
I'm
I want
laughing
to
at all
blow my
those
lip.
bitches now. They old.
I want to inject my lips. I want to get prettier. I want to wear more makeup. I gotta wear
like, let it
a
go.
smaller shirt. It's like
We old now.
yeah,
Let it go.
it's like no, you don't because they feel like that's pretty. Guys feel like it's a target.
Guys
You're
don't
making
like that.
yourself-
Guys don't like that.
But we don't. But
Yeah,
that's
right.
my point. If you're trying to find a hoe to fuck for the night, they're wearing a hoe's uniform. You know how to spot them
Oh
out.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's my.
But I like all that stuff. But like I ain't
But you
trying.
ain't trying to keep one.
True.
No smart guy does.
Right.
Yeah, that's my point. We're not attracted to it like, dang, girl. That's
You a
dope.
you a wholesome girl when you
you're
got all.
dope.
Yeah. No.
you're just like, I want to fuck that.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Right.
Huge difference. And that's what females don't understand. It's a vast difference. So let's say even
Yeah,
as a
girls
man,
do what
let's-
guys like.
that's females. Let's say even as a man, prideful. You're prideful as shit.
Yeah.
You tell me if you're gonna go to the grocery store, you can't leave without your outfit matching. Shit's creased. Your flannel. Your
Yeah.
What?
She trying to show
How
off. She
inconvenient
trying.
that is. Let's say you go far
attention.
into it. Yeah, you say you go far into it. Now you're so prideful, you can't even be out in public because you're gonna feel like some other guy's offended you. You're gonna want to fight him. You're gonna fight. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna fuck your shit up because you went too far down that pride lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't fuck shit
So
up.
either one of them, like, yeah, pick another one.
Pride is a sign of a foolish man.
Let's imagine the person that would be that's overwhelmed with it.
yeah, they're all meant to keep us in line.
Yeah, it's all meant to
of course.
corral you to not make too many mistakes.
It's all a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's like get pussy, don't get too much, get some money, but don't get too much, like
Be happy with what you got.
Yeah,
Don't touch his shit. He won't touch your
yeah,
shit.
clean your
That's
plate, don't steal your neighbors, like I get it, yeah, and I
fucking-
get it.
Yeah.
But I feel like you guys are relating the sins to women. No, did I misread some of the conversation?
Yeah.
I think
did.
so.
I misread it.
No, we were talking like we're being biased. Absolutely.
So we could do every one of those sins in a male and female form.
City sin.
Before we elaborate more, I just want to give a quick shout out to ABM Meds, All About Meds, and TERP Hunter Elite for the fire ass Zushi. We're smoking on a little Zushi today. I gotta admit, dude, straight candy terp.
Top shit.
So what sin would weed fall under?
It doesn't.
We need a sin.
Yeah. Why would it fall under a sin?
That-
I mean,
that
I
would
guess
fall-
it can contribute to sloth.
Greed,
If you
sloth,
just-
gluttony.
all
Gluttony,
day.
excessive consumption.
That had nothing to do with weed, though.
gluttony. No, yeah, but that has to do with everything. Let's say all you want to do, you can't stop, you can't put it down. That means you can't work, you can't hustle, you can't do that. You're just trying to smoke all day.
Yeah, but weed ain't the sin though.
Yeah,
I'm not saying weed is the sin.
What's the sin?
it can be an attribute
it's
to one of those.
It'd be
Right.
gluttony.
Because you could
With
be
gluttony.
any
Or
one of
sloth.
these without the weed, but the weed couldn't just be an attribute if you happen to. If
Imagine
if you smoke
sloth.
weed and
Maybe
you say,
it's lust.
"I wanna
Maybe
be
you get a
lazy."
boner for weed.
Exactly.
But I'm
It's still,
saying-
what he's saying, it
Stupid.
contributes. It has nothing to do with the weed itself.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's
all-
what
The
we're
weed
saying.
can't be the weed can't be the sin because God put that on earth for us.
For
to use.
me and you.
For me and you, take
Take
advantage. You know.
I mean, look, you're gonna really like this. You
But
know,
don't hit it
you
too
know how
hard,
to
you
smoke
said.
this, right?
Yes, you taught me last time.
Remember, keep it down.
All right. Keep it on low.
Straight candy.
Chirps. Damn,
A sushi.
that shit does taste like candy. What the fuck?
Good sushi.
Damn, shout out for the good sushi. Damn, that's fire.
Terp hunter.
Tastes like it. Do taste like candy though.
Wait, JSK.
Tastes just like candy. That's fucking chemicals.
Oh man, opposite. He only gives good weed. Only good flour.
Fucking mixes a pound of chemicals up in that shit for it to taste that good.
Nah,
That's crazy.
Nah.
Melt down some Jolly Ranchers.
We don't
That's
smoke
what
that
you
shit.
know. Jolly Ranchers with the fucking
I had a
promethazine.
homie today drop off like a little bit of mushrooms. Like as a tattoo tip, you know, gave me some shrooms.
That's low.
But I was like, fool, give me some Molly.
Give me some fucking pressed
I
triple
want
stack.
some Molly. I
Known
want to
as
sit.
McDonald's
I want to
back
sit.
in the day.
You know what I mean? I want to. No, okay. So he was telling me that he doesn't like Molly. He likes pressed pills. You
Yeah.
know. But he was
Clovers.
telling me that
Blue
nowadays
clovers.
that pills are so strong that he doesn't take a whole one.
Oh fuck no.
He takes
What?
like half a
What is
pill.
he need to get me some of that because shit.
Nah, bro.
I
Even
want
when
the
Garbage
older-
nowadays.
even
though.
when I was like, it's been a few
Or
years
sign around
when I would pop
the bright
those.
scenes
But
maybe.
even I couldn't pop those. Like, not saying I'm
Which
like,
ones?
just the
Molly's?
the Molly, not Molly, but is Molly and MDMA the same thing?
No.
Yes.
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 Molly's
Molly,
pure
yes.
MDMA.
Right.
No.
Oh, okay, no, I was just talking about. I'm talking about just pills, like that.
A pressed pill. That's
pressed
ecstasy.
pill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Those,
they-
I can't
they-
even take a full one. 'Cause
Oh,
they're
really?
Just, no, dog, I'd fucking
I'd
freak
fucking
out.
Pop like two
real?
Heart
pills.
populations and shit.
I don't know. I felt like
Oh,
the
yeah.
older I got, like back in the day, you used to be able to take one, and then if you need a little boost up, take a little half,
Yeah.
and then. But then the past, I mean, ever since I've been older, I only did it a couple times, but I was like, pill,
yeah.
Like this is not what I thought it was gonna be. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because you don't have a liver anymore, so you can't
Yeah,
like
my
process
receptors
the
is off.
fucking yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I was just sitting there like, oh, fuck, I guess, kind of feel something.
Man.
I could totally see that. Frank's like a brick wall. You throw a pill at it, it's just like pink, just
Yeah.
bounces off.
He's
of
like
it,
he's like one of those dudes. Like, do you have an
think I
edible,
feel it.
like
I
a
think it-
strong ass edible that just floored you? And he eats it, and he's like, I didn't feel shit.
the scurvy stops the ecstasy from.
For real, this fool dude got the scurvy
Something. I gotta eat a fruit once in a while. So nothing but steaks.
from his last voyage of the last fucking battleship he was on.
Frank eats whatever he wants so much that like I was eating an apple or something the other day, and he was like, I gotta start eating some fruits. And I was like, I'm just eating an apple. Like, I'm just, like, just having an apple like a snack, you know.
He knows you eat healthy though. He's just trying to get in line. He's like, damn, I need to eat some more fruits.
It is good. It's
I like
tasty.
fruits though.
Nice, right?
I tasted it when I coughed out. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, it's great.
Right?
Good candy.
Yeah, and I was just eating them peanuts. So I was like,
So I didn't taste the candy until it was like an aftertaste. And I was
yeah.
like,
That,
oh
when
shit.
I coughed it out, I just
Yeah.
caught like, ooh.
But you know what a big deal too is though, Frank? It's the way I've learned about like enjoying it. Like it's a certain way of breaking it down to
No,
a
I
certain
get it.
extent, a certain way of rolling it.
I know. I see. Like when you smoke, I absorb mentally everything that's going on with you.
He makes
I
he
see
makes
it.
an origami project out of
Like
it.
I see, yeah. No, I see, like I absorb what's going on.
I don't.
Do. Like
I'm
do.
like, stop that shit.
I
Bro. I
even
can't get the nug. I just
yeah.
put that fucking nug in the bowl. I don't even break the shit up like nicely. I'm just like,
Same though. When it comes to the bong,
fire
I'm
that shit up, old school.
I think for being an old grower, I think what I do, like when I look at weed, I just need to break it once, and I already know its whole story. I'm like,
fat
okay,
nut,
I can
huh?
feel it in my fingers. I can feel the stickiness, and when it cracks, and I look and I see the inside, I see exactly. I think about every little
yeah.
section in there, but that's the fun of it. And after I
That's
start
why I
smoking,
can't roll the blunt because I don't know
yeah,
nothing
after,
about that.
Yeah, after I start smoking, I'm just like, now it's just going down. I'm just like, I watch Lex. He's like,
He's like wafting. He's like wafting the smoke.
and totally enjoying it, looking at it in his hand. He's like, this is.
on God.
Goes bougie as fuck with the weed. Hell yeah.
Smell it first. Yeah.
Always been though.
Yeah. He's like one of the dudes that like tastes the wine, spits it, drinks it a little,
Yeah,
smells
walk.
it.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to-
I'm
that's
like,
supposed to
yeah,
drink
I'm
wine
like,
like that.
just pour it in a fucking.
Yeah,
knock it back.
you're
Like,
trying to
who's
get
got a
just,
shot?
Yeah, you're
give
waiting
me
for
a
it to just
shot.
punch
Yeah.
you after you
Yeah.
drink
What
like
is-
three
what is
quarters of a
this?
bottle.
What is this fruit juice? Give me some goddamn bourbon. What is this
I
shit?
just took drugs. When is it gonna hit?
Wine experience. Fuck that.
People will ask me something like that. Like I'll smoke with them, and they're like, "So like what's your come down like?" And I'm like, "What? Like I don't.
Come down?
Yeah.
This
How
ain't
long,
cocaine.
how long does your like high last you?" And I'm like, "I've never timed it. Like I don't know. I just be like,
It just fades off. It don't come down like that.
Yeah, it'd
You're
be
not
like,
just
I don't know.
I get high, then I go to sleep.
yeah," and then I'll do it again when I feel like
And
it.
I eat,
The cool.
Exactly.
sleep, eat, sleep,
Smoke,
live,
eat,
smoke.
whatever. Smoke, do what you gotta do. Smoke,
Yeah,
eat, smoke,
yeah.
go to sleep, wake up, smoke.
Just get to that point you want to be.
It's a pretty heavy rotation of smoking and working.
Yeah.
You know, work, smoke, work, smoke, work, smoke, work, smoke.
Yeah, but you've always been like that. That's your program.
Yeah.
That's your program. We used to be out at Blue
We never
Monkey.
put nothing on pause. No, we don't never on pause. It was always a part of the program.
Yeah.
We fit it in wherever it needed to be.
Big
we had to
smoke.
get it,
Yeah.
Big
Right.
smoke.
no matter what. Even if it was, we had to keep it on the low or whatever, but it had to get done. Like it was, always,
Yeah.
it was routine.
Me and the homie were talking about that earlier when I was tattooing him. Like, dog, I've had a lifelong relationship with marijuana, and I've loved it. You know,
Yeah.
I've loved it. It's a little
That's what I'm saying too.
fly.
I never had a reason to not like it because, like, yeah, it made me function a little slower, but I always loved it.
Actually,
But it
big
did help me
difference.
mentally.
I don't smoke nowhere near what I used to
Nah.
fucking smoke. Like nowhere near.
No, not at all.
I think what it does,
Now I don't do the same thing.
in a way, it don't do the same thing. It almost like it unrelaxes me. Like if I just smoke and I'm sitting there by myself,
Yeah.
in my own brain, it's dark in there.
Oh yeah,
I start
so
getting paranoid. I'm fucking
those
Boys are so
weird.
funny. Okay, can I
thoughts start
ask you
coming out a
guys
little bit
what-
crazier.
boys.
Yes, men.
You are a man.
I know I say boy, like when I say boy, girl, like I don't mean any offense by it, but you can
no
smoke
boy.
for a little bit.
I ain't no boy.
Oh, I
boy.
got it. Trust me. Didn't let me say. You just said you want us to talk. If you
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
smoking,
yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
Hanging with the
my
boys.
Sleepy.
life is terrible.
I don't when I edit the podcast, I don't see like I see us stoned, but I don't see like, oh, they're not stoned here and they're stoned here, right? But people who comment on it are like, man, it's so funny to watch you guys get so high like on the pod, and I don't even think of that shit. But they see the progression, like
I was like falling asleep one night, bro. I was like, my eyes were closed. I'm just like, I'm not asleep. I'm right here. I'm just resting my eyes. I'm cool. Don't trip. I was just, and I had to ride my bike, fucking my bicycle.
one time I was saying I was behind
I was like,
you.
I was like, damn, I'm fucking kind of lit, bro.
I
Like,
seen you get on the freeway one time. I was like driving behind you, and I was like, "Oh, there goes Tom." And I seen you getting on the on ramp, and there was a car behind you, and you were going slow, dog.
I must have been stoned, bro.
And I was like, "This fool's faded."
Yeah,
on the
fuck
wall
it.
slow.
Well, around here, I always fucking ride
Yeah,
slow because
yeah,
it's
for
you know,
sure.
it's stupid over
I
here.
was just telling somebody the other day a story about you. I was driving to work, still ain't. And that's when I
Just
lived.
smoking.
That was when I lived right there in the apartments in Highland, and I get on the 210, and it was kind of trafficy. It was pretty slow.
Yeah.
And you kind of pull up slow next to me, and you go in front of me. I'm like, this fool, it's Tom. So I kind of like honk a little bit, and then like traffic starts going. So I go and like get behind you, and I seen your helmet go like this. And you went, and just, I mean, you shot, like, you took off down the middle lane, and I was, like, worried about you. I was like, dude, what's he doing? He's gonna crash.
What's
oh,
he
my
doing?
God. There was cars moving. He's just like, I was like, oh, my God.
Tom, chill.
Tom, I just killed Tom. Like, that was me.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck, this asshole trying to kill me. Let me get away.
I remember getting to the shop, and he's like walking from the liquor store. He's got like a can in his hand. And I was like, dude, I pulled up on you right now down on 210. He was like, I wasn't on 210. I said, yes, you were. And then he goes, oh yeah, I was. I did come down to 210 today. I was like, I just saw you, man. You took off down the street. And he was like, oh yeah, what's up?
I used to go faster. I used to ride faster.
Yeah, I know. You scared me. You fucking shot. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna die. I killed Tom. I just made him fucking.
I don't ride like that anymore. I have more.
It was like if you run up, you scare your dog like in the front yard.
Yeah.
And it runs in the middle of the
Well,
street.
like-
You're like, oh my God.
There's a bunch of weirdos out there, bro. Sometimes they're, I ain't trying to fuck around. I get away.
it would be so funny to make you a sweater that says I used to go faster.
I used to go faster, baby. I slowed down a little
When
bit.
you're on the bike, you can just see it's like I used to
I'm
go
gonna take some
faster.
testosterone to get back up on my shit because I slowed down a little bit. Fuck it, I ain't got the energy for that shit.
I mean, you know what's crazy though is like,
I've been riding my bicycle, shit. My cardio is fucking lacking right now.
wait, I was about to make a big old point. And I was gonna ask you guys something. What is it with guys, with men,
Boys.
with boys, and being like the darkness in my head, like you
I
don't know
don't
these
know. I don't ever be
demons
like
that
that.
I'm
What's going on?
battling, like you don't know like
It's
this.
accountability.
You've never seen what I seen.
Yeah.
I hate
That's
that
what it
shit.
is.
You know, like I hear it, but I'm like, we live in the same country, and
Right.
like, we've had similar existences. You know,
My brain works
But we
just like
really
your brain
haven't.
works. I think those thoughts, but
No,
is it?
no. It's
you get-
experiences.
right? But,
Yeah.
okay, but
It's
the reason,
childhood fucking shit that you saw in your head. Like, imagine your brain's a computer.
got it.
And you're absorbing everything around you your whole entire life. Every little experience is gonna download to the spam that's just like in your head. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
you
And
got
then
to
when you
witness a
stop-
little bit more than the average person, knowing you're probably.
I'm assuming,
early
yes, I
sponge,
I
like,
guarantee I
fucking
did,
brain.
but like, it's it becomes to the point where you're like right now it's cool. You're not thinking about nothing.
It's because it's like
Make
it's
everybody
trauma.
leave in here. Let everybody leave, and just me sit here without a TV on. Oh
That's what I'm saying.
boy, my shit. Even trying to watch the TV most of the time, I can't even lately absorb what I'm seeing because my mind won't shut the fuck off.
Because it's trauma that you never healed. You know what I mean?
Some of it's
There's ways
not.
to fix that, but you know what I mean?
Some of it's not fixable. You just got to get through it. I mean, you just got to get through it.
That's
you
that
do.
old school.
You
You
cope.
just gotta
That's that
fucking
old
do
school
it. You're a man. You
Yeah.
got kids. You gotta take care of them. It doesn't matter what you feel. You still gotta force yourself to
You
like.
don't get to feel.
I won't get to.
You should try smoking mad DMT.
You don't get to
No,
externalize
like
that
I'm
shit.
like I'm telling you, like even the last time I did hallucinogenics, like I think it was
Oh, I
mushrooms.
might get teared up. Like,
Wait.
'cause I think introspectively really deep, like
But weed does.
off of hallucinogenics. But that's different.
Yeah, but I mean, weed. Okay, every substance kind of pushes you either farther into it, or sometimes you get lucky and get away from it. It's like an equal. Like you could drop something in a cup, and
LSD would be
hopefully it
both,
goes up
probably.
one way or the other way. Like it's, but most of the time, that shit goes into when it comes to drugs, it goes into the negative for me. So that's why I don't. That's why the older I got, I was like, oh, okay, this is
Hallucinogens, you mean, right?
So when guys are saying like I'm battling demons and I'm this darkness, what they're really saying is it's their masculine way of like when girls say like I've had something happen to me.
Saying you're battling demons to me has always been kind of like shut the fuck up. It's accountability.
I throw it
Like,
on the
it's-
so for me when I hear it, I throw it all on the same. When I
Yeah.
hear because I hear a lot of boys say that same type of.
That means that they're secretly like trying to not be gay.
I've heard that theory. Yes. Yeah.
That might be why I don't
yeah.
understand.
Like the
that.
demons is the gayness.
Yeah, like I've always thought it was just you
I don't
couldn't
want
take
the
accountability.
don't
you
bring
know
that
what I mean?
don't bring the
Yeah.
demons out of me.
What?
But then I wonder if that is true. Like, do you wonder if a guy does something gay and then after he's like, oh, these demons, you know? They
I
got
never
me
said that
home.
before
They
in my
almost
life.
got out.
To be honest,
You were always just okay with it.
because I'm like, who says that? Because I don't know what boys you talk to, but I never said that before in my life.
Mine ain't gay.
I never had a.
That never once
My-
came out my mouth.
The struggles of mine have never once been about these demons that I got to keep at bay, and having problems with these.
Yeah, I think that's why I felt like it was
Entities.
accountability.
Again, me too. I haven't had that experience of like being like, oh, you know, like.
Must be a.
But I've never.
Younger generation.
I guess I've just never personified my behavior, and maybe that's what people are doing, right? Like,
Yeah,
you know, personifying their behavior or like
See that
or
aspect?
memories.
yeah.
You know.
See that aspects, memories,
Yeah.
regrets. But like even my memories and regrets that are bad, I'm not like, oh my god, these demons that keep popping in my head. No, it's because I made a stupid decision that led me to that point. Even if you just go to the
don't know.
store and some bad shit happens to you, it's kind of your fault as a man because you left the goddamn house. You see what I'm saying? You have to
You
take
have to leave the
accountability
house.
for everything. But
Well,
that's my
no.
point.
Oh yeah, accountability. That's for real.
Yeah, so
That's for real.
it's like
You have to. Oh yeah, it's all you have is like
Scars about-
your word. You know.
scars about relationships. You could be like fucking. Look, oh,
But
man,
relationships. That's not what relationships are because girls don't take accountability. So you're trying to.
But it's a
fucking-
girl thing to say. That's
Right.
why I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Battling demons. Like,
Right.
yeah. It comes down to a man that translates to accountability. Yeah, everything we
Right.
did that happened was bad was fucking.
You don't
our
get to
fault.
say that. Right.
It's our
No,
fault.
that's not. I don't agree with that.
I do. I think you
No,
have to take
You're like,
accountability.
whatever you're battling, you don't get to complain about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's your. Even if you went to the damn mall and
Says
you got your
who?
leg chopped
So it's
off,
like I don't know,
should've
like
went
to
the
certain
mall
people,
that
yeah.
day.
But I mean, it's like not something that you get to like emotionally.
No,
like,
you guys are tripping right now. You guys are just talking like boys. You guys don't mean what you're saying because you're just not thinking prospectively. Like, if your kid came up to you and said X, Y, Z happened to me, you're not gonna tell them, well, like hit him on the chin and be like, well, you're gonna have to have some accountability, you know, like you did that. No, you're gonna be like, where they at? I'll fucking kill them, you know, like.
right.
It depends on the
I agree.
situation. That's situational.
You know what I'm saying?
That's purely
Correct.
situational.
But you guys
that
are
could be
speaking in
like a whole
generalities, yeah.
That's definitely a wide. That's why it's not a general statement.
No,
'cause
you said
you're not gonna be like if your daughter comes up to you and then she's like, somebody touched my butt. You're gonna be like, who is it, baby? Let's kill him right now.
Right,
You're
that's
not
my
gonna be
point.
like, hey, well, go.
That's
go
what I'm
ahead.
saying.
Yeah. But if she came up and she's like, oh my god, I dropped my sandwich and this kid kicked it, and this man just you're already home. I'll make you another sandwich. Like what are you gonna do?
but that's not what we
See,
were
the
discussing though.
spectrum
What are we
is
discussing?
We were
different,
talking
though.
demons. We were talking. That's what
Okay,
we
but yes, but that's very vague.
we weren't talking
and-
sandwiches.
Yeah, I guess it was vague.
Yeah.
Then.
What- So
A little
demons.
skew. We skewed.
Okay, so there's no definition of what demons is identifying because like what is demons? What does that mean?
Well, that's what I was asking. I was asking as men when you guys hear people say that, what is it that they're discussing?
I never heard
Because
someone
right.
say
So
that.
now,
I wouldn't say.
have you ever used that reference?
No, I haven't personally. No, but I know you're talking about like that
Goddamn
saying.
demons. You know?
I don't know. Maybe
She's
some
like,
people
put down
use
the
it,
Men's
like you
Health
said.
magazine.
You're bringing the demons.
Yeah. So whenever I hear guys say that shit, I'm always like, are they trying to make themselves sound tough? Are they trying to make themselves sound like they're going through something? Like, why do people think that it's better to be going through something than to just be having like a regular week?
Oh, dude, I can't even answer that. I would, you know, how many times I wish, like, I lie all the time. I'm like, oh man, my shit was tight. I had a cool week. It was cool. My shit was terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You know what I mean?
I think,
Like,
I think you never want to give everybody the real, like, they're like, how was your week?
I do with
And
my closest people.
Yeah.
I'll lay them out some details on some shit. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, talk to you about shit all the time.
Yeah.
So like, it's just, you know, but in an average setting, you don't want to just come out like, hi, I'm Frank. My life sucks. Shit's terrible, and I'm on a bad day. You know, you're like, what's up? You're like, what's up, dog? I'm cool.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm good.
That's what
My
I'm
life
saying.
fucking
That's
sucks.
what I'm
What's
saying.
up, dog?
We on the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah. All that shit. Life falls apart.
Yeah.
Like the
That's
sky
why
is
you already
falling
know. If
every
you're
day.
like- if
It don't
you-
stop. The
if-
shit don't stop
Yeah.
falling.
You ask one of your homies
one
like,
thing
hey
after
man,
another.
how's it been? That's all right. You're like, ah, fuck, this shit's been bad.
Yeah.
You just know, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just sense it, like, all right.
Yeah. My people, you know.
Because even if it's like a quarter good, we're like excited about our week. Like, oh man, it was tight. I did this, I
Yeah.
did that, I did that. This shit was fucking fun. Most of the time, you're just like, it was cool. You
Yeah.
know?
I got
'Cause you
nothing.
know, yeah.
It was not eventful.
That's-
Nothing really
Even if
to
it's,
brag
if
about.
it's a bad week, you're like, I'm all right.
I've always said that would be a cool like a headstone, you know, like it was alright, you know, like
It was
alright.
Damn, that's pretty
That's
good.
the best
know,
headstone. That's the best
That's not
headstone I
bad.
ever thought of in my life.
it was alright.
It could have been a lot
I
shittier.
wish I thought of that.
You know, could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse. But then I'm not
You know?
tombstone.
Shit.
Sounds like what I used to go faster.
Yeah. I used to go faster. Damn.
I love a full circle joke. That's really
All
fun.
the way around.
That was so
super
good.
linear.
I'm gonna fucking put that on a t-shirt for sure.
Not to interrupt the great conversation. I love you guys, but we should probably like do a little Terp talk.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Fair
have a
soccer
little.
team.
We're all coming in heavy this week though. Like I grabbed a couple. Like I grabbed a. You know what a chirimoya is?
Chedi Moya. Sounds like something I invented.
shoot that way to the left. Go. You can crack it open and hit that if you want. It's like a fruit, a Mexican like fruit. My dad be fucking those up.
Oh.
It's like similar to like a guayaba, and like it's like a different type of fruit. Yes, sir.
Wet.
It is such a unique terp. I promise you, when you dab it right now, you're gonna be like, I've never tasted this terp before.
I copped this Pink Starburst.
But it's more complex. The title. What's the whole title?
This is the Pink Starburst times KC36.
There you go. Who is that? West Coast Alchemy.
This is
West Coast Alchemy.
32 J.
This is 0465XYZ. No, check it though. It smells.
How'd you feel about it?
T2R 16.
I only dabbed it
The high
once
threshold.
on a light
Oh.
dab. I gotta hit it again. But
You haven't fucking
Terpene.
matched
did.
it.
Smells
You did.
choky.
Yeah.
Smells
probably
extra
give it another
choky.
one.
Right?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I feel like Starburst is like this. Like it has like a more battery consistency. Like it don't be like on the wetter side.
Not like that one. Not like the one you cracked.
Right.
Yours is a little more soupy.
Because the last Starburst I bought from was drier, and I was kind of like, eh. The terps are cool,
why I gotta get
you
this
know.
back.
Smells
Back.
a lot more tolerable.
I'm just not ever
that
like
one-
I'm not ever
That one
searching for
smells
like a Z
that
terp.
choky choke.
This
always-
I swear to God, you're gonna be like, I've never tasted weed like this.
It's
It's
not weed.
it's
I bet-
so dope.
I bet I just said it smells like that smells like it's a super choky. It smells.
This is some
smoother,
factory
like,
shit.
Sweet.
It's from the malt.
This one too. This is another super unique one, but we've had it before. The Paloma. This
Oh yeah, the
the,
Palomas.
the one I want to talk about on my end today is the Chirimoya for sure. This is really something unique, and like I've had some fire hash, but this is really honestly I promise you that on uniqueness, like I'm shooting like a 9 out of 10, like 9.5. Like it was
Interesting.
crazy.
It's so different.
You be smoking shit like that, Frank?
Yeah.
Wild boys. You're wild boy.
Will you guys be smoking it every Sunday now?
Yeah.
Right here, every Sunday, as if it matters podcast.
I just started though. It's not good. It's just bad habits. You guys are bad influence.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I used to smoke too much wax. I went too hard on it.
I thought I was a
To where it
connoisseur
like-
though until I came over here and I'm like, I don't know anything you guys are talking about.
Like man, I was doing globs at one point, and then it just got like
The West, like
it
with
just
these.
yeah.
You can't. It's hard to like really. I mean, it's not hard, but I try to regulate these a little more. I mean, it's higher quality resin, but these you don't. With like those lighter BHOs or like some live resin, I find myself kind of going back and back. But with these, 1 or 2, and I'm like, I'm cool. So these jerks kind of last, you know.
You get way stoned.
Yeah, I try to stretch them.
No. I know. I'm saying back then, the way it used to be, wax was different.
Yeah, for sure.
You remember when you get like, oh, I got
Big ass
shatter,
scoops.
throwing big old shards in there, like
Little
fucking
half gram slab.
Yeah. So like, but then I went to Tennessee. I think the first time I ever went out there, it was like, there's no way that shit don't exist. It doesn't exist. People,
It's illegal.
It's super illegal. Like you might as well have. I mean, that shit is drugs over there. So this wasn't even a point. Like I didn't even think.
They don't even do the Delta 9.
Oh, they do now.
Okay.
Yeah, they do now. I'm saying the first time I went to Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah. By the time I came back, I remember I took a dab. I rolled a blunt. I fired it up. Man, I got 2 hits into that blunt. I was like, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, oh my god, I'm fucking fucked off. And then it just from that point on, I just tapered down. And then when I tried to smoke again, like heavy, like if I was out someone's house or something, try to smoke, I was like, man, I am not comfortable. I'm sitting here like, man, I got this bill due. I got to do this with this. It just amplifies my problems.
It does. Yeah, it does.
It amplifies my problems. It brings them right to my face. I want to ignore them. Like, this is the opposite of what I was trying to accomplish. So I had to just like taper it down. And now I'll smoke a little bit here and there, this and that. But as far as every day, all day, just getting stoned.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, no.
Can't do that anymore.
I mean,
Can't do that no more.
I have days where like I wake up and I'm so busy doing what I have to do, because I enjoy smoking. Like it's not like it's not like coffee where like I get up and I have to throw back 4 cups so I can get my day started. With weed, I mean, I like to enjoy it, so I'll go almost the whole morning and not smoke. Like the whole morning, the whole afternoon, and then at nighttime. And then some nights I'm like, I don't even want to take a dab. I'm gonna smoke a bowl, watch a little TV, and I'm done.
Nice.
I don't gotta like always.
Little nightcap, and then that's that.
Yeah.
I've been too busy and like having to be clear headed a lot of time during the day. You know.
And like I said, it's like when I'm in the mood type shit.
Yeah,
like I'm like,
for
oh
sure.
yeah, go get a good
Gotcha.
dab.
Yeah.
It's not like just mandatory.
Nah, it's a
Yeah, 100%.
it's like a
That would be gluttony.
Yeah, right.
I need to smoke. It's like, yo.
That would be gluttony. But let's take some dabs though, man. Let's get stoned.
Yeah.
Let's get real stoned. Where do you see your art being in the next 10 years?
How do I die?
I don't know. You know what I mean? let's say God
It was
willing.
an honest question.
Yeah, I
How
know.
do die?
Let's say God willing, you're still alive in 10 years and you're still creating artwork. What do you see yourself doing? Or
Like the same as it's always been, a small group of people that are like, yeah, your shit is tight. And they buy paintings and you know what I mean?
so you don't care for fame?
No, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't even want to be rich if I had to be famous. I'd be like, nah, I'm straight. If that makes any sense logically, I'd want to be rich. I want to be rich as fuck, but I don't want no one to know who the fuck I am. I just want to walk around in public and people.
It's like impossible.
It is because of how I look. Everywhere I go, like, oh, it's tattoo head guy. What's up? You know what I mean?
Tattoo head
Hey,
guy.
fucking guy.
Yeah,
You know?
we throw this to Servi.
So people that know me, but like I don't want to be like everywhere I go, fucking people are like, oh my god, that's him. Oh, that's him. That's him. That you know how terrible that would be.
Right, but okay, but
That's already how it is.
But you're talking about popularity,
Yeah.
Fame,
recognition. Nah, they're different. They're different
You don't want
things.
to be
Oh, wait,
famous.
They're different things.
The question was, you don't want to be famous? No, I would not.
Those are different things. Like
yes, they are different things, but
Yeah.
they go together hand in hand.
no, not always, not always.
Because you're gaining popularity if you're gaining recognition.
Unless you're like an author, no one sees your face, but they know your name. That's tight.
Right, like I couldn't be like that
Like-
Stephen King. I don't know what he looks
I
like.
guess it's like this. Like if you're eating some cake, right? And I say, what is the thing you love the most about it? The first thing that you say is like your perspective, because I could think like the best part of the cake is the breading, right? And you could think it's the frosting. So, in whoever's approach is gonna put whatever they think is of importance. So, in Frank, what he was speaking of is like the being noticed, and to me, that's not what I see like fame
There's a price
in
that comes
art.
with it.
Like I see like the notoriety
Oh, yeah.
in your work, you know, like where it sits in museums and where collectors like hold it in their heart. Not so much like someone sees you in the mall and they're like, oh my god, it's fucking, you know,
Shit.
Cloud Star guy. Like no.
I never even thought about all of that.
yeah, what the fuck? Like, I think about it all the time.
I never even thought about it. Honestly.
Maybe it doesn't mean nothing now, right?
Shit,
But
I'd be surprised. If that's the way to answer the question, I'd be surprised if my shit was popping, like how super
well, that's what I mean.
popular artist in 5 years from now.
Are you pursuing that? Is what I mean.
I guess not.
Right. Because that's not for everybody. And I'm realizing that. Some people have different goals when it comes to being creative. Like, they're not looking to get the same thing out of it.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's just something that I do, but it's not like I never thought. I mean, shit. If I was thinking like that, I would have thought I'd have been famous by now. I've been doing this shit my whole life. I guess I would have been farther in the world if I would have been thinking like that. But that's probably my problem. I'm just taking it all as it's coming in, trying to handle everything. I have like a fucking avenue. I'm just like trying to grab every problem. Like, I got this, I got this, I got this.
You know what? Honestly, what it sounds like to me, and I'm not like a doctor, obviously, but when you talk about the way you handle certain things, it's like it's quite possibly that you have ADHD.
I just been diagnosed,
and you have not, yeah, and you've gone undiagnosed, and that's because that's ADHD.
I'm no
behavior.
doctor or anything, but
that's like ADHD behavior.
as also a non-doctor, I'm gonna have to agree with.
Could you imagine just like a series of going up to people in public, being like, "I'm not a doctor, but you know, like, that ass is fat."
I'm guessing.
Yeah. Oh God, let me take a stab. What about you, T? 10 years.
Oh, I got the ADHD.
10 years. Where do you see yourself working on what?
I mean, I'm trying to. You know, I need stuff to show, so I'm working on canvases, collecting. You know, getting a bunch of canvases together. Works of mine.
Oh shit.
You know, I'm trying to do something with them once I have enough to present. You know, so I'm working on some canvases, oil right now, and I want to be like, you know, try to sell some paintings and shit, or at least get some paintings.
I guess I should
Seen,
start
like enter some
focusing on something
galleries
people
or
would want to buy.
do a little gallery.
Because everything I paint, even the people that buy it, it's such a limited.
You just talked over Tom.
You talked over me,
My bad.
motherfucker.
Well, you
You hurt my
motherfuckers got me high. That's what you get.
Nah, I don't know. That's about all I think I can, you know, try to be like fucking. What can I do that's like worth something? That's like not just, you know, some drawings. You know, paintings is fancy, so I gotta find some frames. If you want to donate me some frames, people out there,
Shoot some of them frames.
shoot me the frames.
Shoot some frames.
Okay, tell me about the TERP though. Before we.
The TERP.
No, Servy, come back. Okay, go.
He's the TERP man.
When you come back.
Servy's a TERP man. He's coming back. He had to go blow his load.
The TERP. Have you guys been hearing all this stuff on the internet about like Hitler wasn't as bad of a guy as history made him out to be?
That's what Ye said.
Well, I mean, have you ever watched his speeches translated in English? Because it just looks like to us that he's like, kill the Jews, kill everybody. It's the most evil like shit. It sounds scary. He's like,
yeah.
But when you read it in translation, it's
He's
like,
like,
oh,
we'll
that's
go
what he
all
was
have
saying?
lunch
That's
after
what he-
this. I'm buying everyone.
Pancakes at my house.
Yeah,
Everyone's
it's not-
crazy,
It's
like,
not as bad. He's not like he's up there like, we're gonna slaughter everybody. Like,
Bro,
it's a
wasn't-
regular presidential. Like, even if you watch the way.
Well, he
our
was drugged up
president's
and
done,
like
Wasn't
he
he
lost his
supposed
shit
to-
at
Oh, yeah,
that
for
towards the
sure.
end.
And-
Like,
Wasn't he
was
supposed
all
to be a
freaked out.
famous poet or artist or something?
no,
Like,
well, maybe.
and
I
then
don't know.
he fucking
He was a painter supposedly.
yeah, like he went to
Painter
school
shit.
or like something like that. I
Oh, is that
could
why
have
they're making
sworn.
jokes about Hitler paintings on always
Yeah.
No, it's like, well, no, the
Watch,
thing
let me
is
see.
online, like, you can't say, they'll take down your comment or whatever if you say, like, comments about Hitler or some shit like that. So people say,
He wasn't a successful
or they
one,
refer
but-
they refer to him as a German painter. And then if they say that, if they type that, that means they're talking about Hitler.
This was it. He got
But
rejected
they can't
twice.
say,
He applied to art
they'll
school.
they'll get flagged or whatever.
He sucked at art.
Or something like that.
Servy,
Yeah.
I needed a live review
Frank
of the
got no
Cherimoya for
more.
the
Dude, interesting. Like you said, super interesting. flavor.
different, right?
Very different.
Oh my God,
It
I'm
was
so
like-
into it.
Yeah, it was hard to explain. It was pretty much you get all that flavor on the exhale. Like It's pretty. I don't want to say normal. It was great inhale, good hit. But on the exhales, where you're like, what the fuck? As you like
Crazy
blowing it through your nose, weird. I mean, weird in a good way. I've never had something like that. So what was that? What was the strain name?
Cherimoya.
Cherimoya, not chamoy.
It's like no cherimoya. It's like a vegetable or a fruit. It's like a Mexican thing. Like my dad, if I show him this jar, he would trip out. He'd be like, "What the fuck?"
That's the real name?
Yeah.
Chedimoya.
Who wants to try this?
Chedimoya.
You want to try it?
Yeah, it's Chet.
Okay.
Yeah, it says
I gotta try the Chet.
Be careful with
Chedimoya.
this rig. It's super sensitive.
dude. So the taste of that, the cherimoya, it says a blend of banana, pineapple, strawberry, and mango.
Yeah, rip it.
Would you look at that?
Oh my God.
That dab is rich in vitamin
What do I
C
do?
Hit it.
and vitamin B and fiber. That dab probably has antioxidants.
Wait, tell us what it is. What's the cherimoya?
Chedimoya. It's like a Chedi master.
Cherimoya. Cherimoya. It's a tropical fruit native to the Andean valleys of South America, particularly
Yeah.
Peru and Ecuador.
Yeah.
Ain't no tropical fruit though.
It's often called the custard apple due to its creamy, sweet flesh.
On God.
That's what I was getting, almost creamy.
Oh damn.
Okay, taste though. Focus on the taste.
Yeah, try to get that when you
Focus on
blow it
taste.
out
Tastes just like it smells.
through the nose, through the.
Delicious.
It's such a different terp.
It's fucking. That's not real.
It's not real.
Watch, I got you right now, Frank.
That
I need
shit
you
is
to
AI.
Try this out.
That dab was AI.
That's made out of technology right there.
Dang, could you?
It's made out of technology.
Imagine dabs through like
That shit,
Wi-Fi.
that's not
We're
real.
gonna be able
That
to
shit wasn't
send
around back
dabs
in
to
my
the-
day. It's too pure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
now it's so perfected.
It's
the
fucking
craft.
pure.
So perfected the way they like make that shit. It's strain
Like you could-
specific. man. All
like-
those.
You'd get such a faint like pull of like those type of terps. You know what I mean? Or that smell, how crisp that is, and like you wish your weed like would cure like that. You know, with those scents in there, like you know what I mean?
Watch.
That's just like the best sense you can get like from some shit, and like that's all it is.
Will you hand me one of those Q-tips?
Cross is gonna
was, like,
be gelato.
Uprooted, just
Shut the
there.
fuck up, my guy. My bad. Gelato 41. We got a cross between Gelato 41 and Mai Tai number 4.
There
Yeah.
it is,
Also known as Cherimoya Pie.
man.
Chatty Maria.
Like I gotta get you another dab. Good stuff. I got you.
You
one
tried
right
it?
Mm.
I got him right now. I got him.
Chatty Maria?
I got you high, and that's it. Tom checked out.
Yeah.
Shit, I pushed the shutdown button on his brain. That was he said, but you heard him 2 seconds ago. I didn't feel that pressure. He's like, I didn't get that pressure.
Now I know exactly what pressure he's talking
you
about.
know, you feeling the pressure now.
Like, damn. Right behind my eyeballs.
Yeah, that's so
3/4 from the back of my eyeballs. I feel about 3/4 of gain in atmospheric pressure. Barometric levels are pushing in
That's so good.
new levels
Good hat.
behind my eyeballs. And I'm stoned.
The whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, you
But like,
said-
I'm blowed right now. I'm fucking astronaut blowed.
Yeah, I don't think I was gonna get that high.
Good turf talk. Like I was saying, I'm gonna give this shit, like I said, on God. This is a 9.5 for me. Cherimoya, West Coast Alchemy,
Chatty Maria.
unique terps, head bending, fucking high. Like I'm solid.
Sir,
2 American-born young men,
America.
hardworking, blue collar. How do you guys feel about Gay Pride Month?
They just summed it all up. Feel about it all. It is a whole month though.
Yeah.
Like, imagine the veterans, like Veterans Day, get it one day. It's like,
Okay,
Gay
you
Pride
guys
would
get
be
one
Gay
day,
Pride
but-
month. No, I'm not a veteran. I'm just saying, like, imagine being one, and you're like, Veterans Day don't suck to cook a hot dog, but they're like, Gay Pride month. You're like, man, what?
shit.
I only get a day. You know?
That's why I take a birthday month.
But I mean, they give veterans a lot more than just a day out of the
Oh,
month.
March. That's me.
They give them a lot. They give them a lot.
Is it Memorial Day?
I don't know.
Towards that too?
I don't know. I know more than a couple vets, and
Lit.
they're some of them got fucked over real nice. Some of them are in bad spots physically now, and they barely get any help at all.
But we're talking as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as a
Yeah.
whole. It's not that they just gives them one day out of the
But I don't ever think about it like a whole month. Like, who cares?
Like,
A whole month. I'm just saying.
like when I found out that people who be in the army get like a business loan, a tax-free business loan, right? Or is it's not tax-free, right?
I don't know.
Anything is tax free.
That's so funny.
No,
And
they
the
get
fucking
tax-free.
eagle just flies in right now. It's like,
Yeah, fucking hey.
Eagle comes through.
Yeah.
Karate chops all your taxes away.
okay, maybe I'm just like stoned and making shit up, but I do know that they get a business loan to start a
Yeah.
business, and they also get like their down payment for their first house, like taken care of.
Oh
like,
yeah, right.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
dope.
so whenever they want, they can start a business and they can have a house. Like
You know.
that's more than a day. That's more than letting us dance around for a month.
What
you
they-
know
Yeah. Give you military funds for military shit.
what?
You can't just go like, oh, they don't just give you funds to go do some like start a business that has.
they don't have to be military. You can start whatever business you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a business loan. I forgot it's like a one-time like $200,000 business loan. It's a loan. It's not like
How
free.
much?
I think it's like $200,000.
Look into it.
What kind of business you trying to start?
Me or
Well, no, just like in general, what kind of
what the
business?
fuck?
can
You
start?
could start like
That's not enough. That ain't
you
enough.
could
He's
start
that's
like
not the point. He's
no,
starting
that's
a
not
business with
true.
that.
You could start like a vinyl car wrapping business. You could buy two $50,000 properties and invest the other $100,000 into the two properties and sell them.
They're trying to set you up to be broke
No, they're trying to give you a career. You know?
in the military.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, and
But it's cool.
let's try to stay on subject because I really wanted to tap in on the gay,
Oh yeah.
the gay Pride Month.
You were asking me? I don't know. I don't think about it.
You guys don't care about it.
No. I mean, it's not that I don't care about it. I don't think
I
about
wouldn't
it.
even know it was gay pride.
I didn't know
Month.
it was Gay Pride Month.
If you get a coffee cup that says like Gay Pride Month, are you pissed?
No.
Are you starting to feel like they're treading on us?
Nah.
Here they come.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking over, boys. Burn the bridges. Pitchforks to the streets.
They're taking our mugs.
I
But
don't give a shit what anybody does.
As long
with
as
their
I
dick.
know-
I just don't want to see it. I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But I do care.
I mean, I'm just curious. I don't promote it. Like, there's nothing on my page, or I never been to a pride, or
Prider?
it's just
Brighter.
it's just not my thing.
Prider's like a gang.
The thing with too though, like, is a lot of time people want you to be educated in being gay, and it trips me out. Like, they're like, you don't know your history, you don't know this, that, and I'm like, I didn't know I had to. I thought
You don't know your gay forefathers?
kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know who this is, you don't know what they did. I'm like,
Yeah, it never was a topic until later on. Like, we grew up, of course, being like, oh, that's gay. Oh, that's gay. But that wasn't. But that had nothing to do with anyone's dick. Like,
That has
was
nothing
just
to do
saying,
with,
"Oh, that's gay,"
anything
like,
sexuality.
Because it was so common to say.
Yeah, you're just.
Now it's like a sensitive thing, but
Just
I
a
mean,
diss.
even growing up,
That's
like
gay.
you watch the old movies, like Mannequin. That guy Frank did go to Hollywood. He was funny as shit. The gay dude with the big old glasses and shit, and Mannequin.
nobody
The
fucking
80s
cares
movie.
if you say
Nobody
that's
cared.
gay.
My point, like, but that's my point. Like, it was. I grew up around seeing gay shit on TV. It wasn't a big deal. No one cared what anyone did with anyone's dick. And then all of a sudden, it gets into the 2000s, and everybody's like starts getting sensitive. Like, I'm gay. Well, I'm gay. Well, I'm not. And it's like, well, fucking great. But hey, why does it keep popping up? Why does it matter what anyone does with their dick? Like, when did that ever matter? Like,
I get what
think
you're
about
saying.
growing up at school in the 80s. I was in elementary school. It wasn't like I remember there was a gay kid at school then. It wasn't a big you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like
In the
you would
80s?
run up. Yeah, it wasn't like you would run. It wasn't a big deal. We
don't
knew
know.
there was gay dudes. It's like fag.
I don't remember.
Fucking, but like nobody cared. There wasn't hatred in it. Like it was just there. Then all of a sudden, it just became a topic. Like not long ago, if you remember, it never even came up. Like you wouldn't see a gay dude if we were in a shop back in the day. Gay dude wouldn't walk in, you'd be like, "Oh, fucking, not tattooing this fag." Like, ew. You'd still be like, "What's up, dude? Who cares? Like, let's get tattooed." Fucking, he's obviously gay. Who cares?
That's
Like,
not true.
I feel like more back in the
No,
day.
That's not true. I mean, we all know that's not true.
I feel like back in the
Because
day.
even today,
I just saying, like, I feel back in the day. I mean, I wasn't alive back then, but I'm saying like maybe the 70s, maybe even the 60s. That shit wasn't maybe talked about, but it was.
I was
It wasn't.
born.
It was because you weren't allowed. Like that shit was like looked at as wrong, right? So like I feel
guess
like
it was in
nowadays.
some social circles, but we grew up in Southern California. This
Sure.
wasn't like a rare thing. Like
I don't know why you're talking like this is such cap. Even did you finish your thought?
No,
Okay.
I was just I see if I can remember. Yeah, I feel like nowadays, it's more I guess celebrated if you want to say, like they talk about it more. because they feel like, finally we could, right? Because back in the day, maybe it was not saying maybe something you experienced, like how you're saying, it wasn't a big thing back then, right? Like no one was really giving a fuck. But maybe in certain areas, people were, like depending on culture, religion, it was looked at as like, bad, don't be gay. But nowadays it's like, everyone talks about it. Hey, we're all gay. I don't know. No.
I don't know. Who's listening? I don't even know.
You guys
How
are
to
funny.
answer that. I don't know if that was a question.
No, I wasn't asking a question.
Yeah,
I was trying to
don't-
I guess explain what you meant.
On how how it's like you see it now, how like why it's so.
Yeah, how he's saying how like it's more talked about and like brought up more.
It's because everyone feels safe now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, finally, like, cool, we're safe, we're good. That's what I would think.
He was just commenting on what you were saying.
Yeah, what you
and
were
he was
saying.
explaining
like,
why you see it so
elaborating
much
on it
now.
more.
Because as
Yeah.
people get okay with it, people come out the closet. Same with the weed thing. It's the same amount of people that are smoking. It's not like it's more people smoking. It's just that now people can be like, oh shit, I smoke. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. I guess
You don't have to go buy your.
Well, right. I wasn't talking about numbers. Yeah, it's probably they've always been there. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
sure.
it's a new thing.
Okay,
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
my point, though.
You're
Like,
talking about.
let's
you
look
were-
at the
You were
numbers.
talking
it was
more
never
about.
a topic. It was never a topic at all. Like,
You sound far from the mic.
man, I gotta have this thing closer than that.
Yeah.
I get loud.
You're so argumentative.
Close to the
Mike.
mic.
Yeah.
Okay, but to argue what
Oh,
Frank
yeah.
was
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
just
yeah.
for a quick second,
I don't remember what I was saying.
I do not feel that ever since then and not even now, people they act like they're okay with the gay thing. I think over time people have learned how to fake it. It's like when people be like, oh, I have a black friend. It's like the same thing. Like they don't really talk about how they really feel. They're just like, I have black friends, or like I have like like I'm not racist, and it's like, okay, sure you're not. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing with the gay thing. Like I'm not saying you, but I'm saying you're saying like a gay person doesn't walk into a shop and maybe there's shops that they can walk into and they're comfortable and people are okay with it.
Shop I ever worked at.
I have fucking friends that don't follow me on social media just because that I'm gay and show gay things. So let alone
Well, yeah, I know it exists.
right.
Right,
So I'm
of
just saying. So you're saying
course.
that you can't walk into a random shop and be gay. I'm just telling you. Even when you go, when you're, if you're a homo, you're a little flamer, right? And you want to like have your toes out. You want to wear like little biker shorts and you want to wear like something a girl would wear without it being cross-dresser, like just like unisex, but you're still like you're obviously a whole faggot, right? And you walk in to go get an oil change, they're acting weird, dog. They're not cool with it. They're not like
Okay.
they're not
I just
treating you
saw it
like
play out.
right.
Right, yeah.
It ain't chill. It ain't regular. People are not treating you like it's all good. It's not like that, and that's just the truth.
Yeah, sure it happens.
Yeah, it's whack.
I mean, I can't say I've ever been approached in that situation.
Yeah. I've done it, and it makes me not do it. That's why I just be like hoodies and sweats, because I'm just like, what's up? Because or else it's just weird. You know what I mean? It's just weird.
You know, I always loved you. Boy.
Yeah, not you. Nah, not my people. No, not my people's. I was trying to just argue the point you made, because I definitely don't agree with that. It's like it's just chill like that, because it's not.
Yeah, I know. Especially lately. I'm saying back then, like growing up, I never. But then again, I never was in that situation. I never walked up like, "Hey guys, I'm gay." So
I feel like if you did that type of shit, like dressed up like a chick back in the day, and tried to do it in public, you probably get jumped back in the day.
On God.
yeah,
LA
you
or some
might.
shit, you
Yeah,
get jumped. Bah, bah,
absolutely.
bah,
On
fuck
God.
this.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying that
100%.
it wouldn't happen. I'm just saying it didn't seem like maybe it was just unapparent to me as a younger.
Yeah, it
because
just
I
wasn't
never
around.
was in that
Yeah,
situation.
you're
Like,
young. Like you're not.
Yeah,
you're not
but
around
I
that shit.
always remember gay dudes being around, and I was always like, "But like I still knew who they were. It didn't matter. Like there was no like, get away from me, you know."
I don't know.
Yeah, there was this kid that was on-
I
there
don't
was
know
this kid-
like any gay kids when I was like
Even
growing
in
up.
junior high,
Like,
there was
I
this
remember.
kid that was like on a junior high dance team. Everyone knew he was gay
I
as
guess it's
shit.
more uncommon.
But it was just like, yeah, that
Well, I'm
was
older.
a little
Everyone knew, like,
fag.
oh,
What's
yeah,
up,
that's
dude?
that
We're the
boy.
same age.
Yeah, nobody hated him. They were just like, "What's up, man?" Like we were hanging out.
I
with
can't
the guy,
remember
but-
if there was a gay kid like when I went to school. Like I don't remember that.
Yeah, there's one or two in my junior high, and then in high school it was like 10. But
It used to be
Awesome.
like a very rare, and man, okay, so that's the whole point of this month, is for people like that who like 20 years ago were at school like, fuck it, I'm gay, beat me up, talk shit about me, laugh about me.
is there a
I'm
benefit like to it? Do you get like a discount or some shit?
Discount.
Like,
You get a discount.
like,
For the month?
yeah, like what is?
I think
How do you
Starbucks.
celebrate it?
I don't know. Maybe. That's really
Imagine if
funny.
they did have
You have to
discounts
edit that
somewhere.
out.
Like there has to
at
be
the
a
gay pride
benefit
discount,
for it.
like,
Edit that
what?
part out. That's about
I don't know. I don't know. I've never celebrated one. I've never gone to a pride. I've never done anything. I don't even have a gay flag thing. I might have like a little pin of like a heart with the gay flag. And I still think it's like a San Francisco pin, just to be exact.
You're not repping your pride, man. This floor is uneven as fuck too, so like you start rolling, fucking. It's just like, shh. And next thing you know, you're like, shh. I gotta move. I'm under the table. You roll towards the center.
Oh man, I'm so
I keep
stoned.
slipping off of this one. This one's like super polished.
It's all that baby oil.
Got a glaze on it. I'm like slipping.
No supplier.
I cover myself in baby oil and dance like Sierra on that chair.
It's gonna be a stain on my car
That's
seat
the
when I
one.
get home. My body shape sitting there soaked in oil when it gets hot
Glitter.
every day.
Glitter
Glitter
baby oil.
collection.
I cut back on the glitter. I used to have glitter on everything. Like I would just have, I would leave the man, because I'm telling you, when I first started coming out, like I would like do super gay shit and like be covered in just like glitter. So I'd be the most shiny bitch, you know. Like it was crazy. I mean, I'll still do it now, but it's like you don't want that kind of attention, you know. You walk by and people are like, "What the fuck?"
You feeling shoot all in your mouth? Glitter.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah.
Shit and glitter.
Glitter. All the new snacks. All the bootleg snacks.
You get 2,000 snacks.
I screenshotted the other day the guy who invented nachos. That shit was pretty cool.
It was me.
He was a waiter or a manager at a restaurant. Some people came in to eat, some white people at a Mexican restaurant, and the chef wasn't in yet. So he just took some fucking tostadas, smashed them up, threw some cheese and shit on them. And his name was Ignacio. So
Nacho?
Yeah, they call him Nacho, like Nacho Special. And that's where that shit was born. And I'm like, man, that's an ill legacy, dog. Like, my dad made nachos. What the fuck? My grandfather invented nachos? I named my son Nacho because my great-grandfather invented nachos.
Perhaps you have seen me on
You know
television.
what I mean?
It's a bold statement.
When I nut, I say it's nacho cheese because my great-grandfather invented
It
nachos.
screams Ignacio.
Legend. He was a legend.
Take this cheese sauce.
It's the best.
Cheese sauce, bitch.
Best.
I think I've only watched that movie once.
Hey, yo, Frank,
Missing out.
can you hand me a mountain shoe, please?
You gonna eat one of those too?
No, thank you.
Grab that.
Tickle your little fancy there. People love it.
ASMR.
That's what I hear. They love it. You want to hear me open the bag? I'll do it for a fee.
ASMR, but it's just people masturbating. But not like the moans, but just like the meat flapping, you know, like just the meat sounds.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
Just the
That
fruit
was
snacks now.
that shot out of space right now. It just
That's
pierced through
really
it
quick.
Talking
quickly.
about fucking fruit snacks and then, hey, what about
Whoa.
meat slapping?
Well, I was just thinking of like, because that's what ASMR.
Yeah, people get a boner for fucking that bag sound, you know, so it's kind of like.
They
Mind
say,
you,
they say,
It was a joke.
they say that the
You had to be
ASMR, the food shit, is some fetish shit. It
I'm
falls
trying to
in-
tell you, it's
it
freak
is
shit,
fetish
it's sex shit.
Yeah, all the
Like,
people that be like, we're really into it, slapping
My
my
G.
food. It's fetish shit.
do you guys? I get so fucking wet when I see.
When you see someone busting down a double, fucking
Not just like when I like watching people eat in general, but like a girl, like if I'm on the phone and a girl is just like
my
fucking some
God.
shit up, I'm like, you eat that shit, bitch. You know what I mean? Like
I get grossed
just like
out,
fucking up
dog.
some
I'll
pancakes.
be like, what settings block fucking scroll next?
Nah, I
hate
love that shit. Eat that shit, fat bitch. You know, like put that shit down.
I'm like, ugh,
I love it.
that's crazy.
I'm like, you still hungry?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fetish shit. They said for sure.
like,
it
nah, my
falls into
homegirls
fetish
know
shit.
that shit. They'll go like they'll love to go eat with me, dog. Cause I'm like, get that bitch another round of this shit. Feed her
Extra sauce.
She's
Extra.
hungry.
All
Get her
sauce
some
liners.
food. Yeah, nah. I love that shit. I didn't say I pay for it, but I said we go eat.
Well,
You know, don't get it twisted.
The
I'm one of
payment
the
wasn't
girls.
even. I didn't even come to my thoughts. You know, I wouldn't even think about it. It was just the feeding the bitch.
You guys don't got no kinks. You gotta be boring with that shit. You guys just think good. You guys are just like all the other boys. You guys just think I'm bringing dick and missionary, and girls are supposed to be fucking wild and fucking
I'll
whamboozled.
spin her around a couple
Man.
times.
Yeah, the old doggy. Let's try
shit.
the doggy today.
Yeah.
Back shots.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, that shit is work, man. Your legs start shaking and shit. I gotta do squats.
They be lax shots. You know, You know, that only does so much.
yeah, what's shit? Damn.
Fucking, I gotta.
Like-
What's the kink? What's
the next
the
highest drug?
what's the kink? What's the weird shit? When you want to
going.
relate to a
I
weird
ain't
bitch,
going.
what's the shit you pull out of your back pocket?
when you want to relate.
Yeah,
to,
to the freak bitch. Yeah, when the freak
the
bitch is
freak
in your
bitch.
DMs. I have one right now who is coming at me so strong with the craziest shit, and I'm just like, I'm not like that. You know, I'm not like that.
Like sex
my
talk?
DMs.
Our kinks don't match up.
Yeah, but this age, that's not what it used to be. I mean, shit, when I was 20, I'd be fucking all over that shit.
Yeah.
Now at this age, I'm just like, shut up. What for real? Like, shut up. I'm not entertaining this shit, especially offline.
I don't.
Online,
Yeah.
bitch. What?
Nobody hits me up.
What?
Yeah. And
So you're saying that if you were dealing somebody with when
some random just cute chick online. Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying.
yeah, but you're saying what to that?
Is that how you met her? That's just random.
She just randomly jumped in my DM.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd be cautious as a motherfucker.
I
I'd be
asked
like,
her.
yeah,
Or
right.
she's just
I
some
brought it
fat
up.
dude.
I brought it up. But I mean,
keyboard.
what did you want me to tell her? Like, come to my house so I can give you some back shots. I'm not one of you guys.
Well, that's my point.
It's wild.
Get his back shots.
Point. I don't just talk.
Do you want to watch Nacho Libre and I'll give you back shots?
Back shots?
That sounds romantic to a lot of women. I'm
It
so
stays-
sure.
I mean, it's
I try to bait you with the gay shit. You want to come out your cage.
You can't bait me with the
You
gay
didn't
shit.
talk about no guns. You ain't talking about no racism. You ain't talking about nothing. You ain't talking about just.
I ain't taking that bait.
You guys are racist?
Hey, you know what?
Y'all are
Just
racist?
like the other countries say, coming soft, American, super baby soft, all talk. No, you know what I mean.
Nah, let's go get busy. Let's take this on a
The other day,
on a road show.
Do you guys use your notes?
We have to go to
Yeah.
down to the
What?
field.
Yeah.
You guys use the notes app?
Sure.
No.
Notes?
Not the one where you make notes, but the notes from IG. The one where it's like Twitter.
Oh no.
no.
You don't use it. You don't use it. It's like there's a Twitter for Instagram.
Is that
it's
the
called
thread?
Notes.
Oh no.
Threads.
Oh, okay, threads.
Threads. Use it.
No,
Threads,
I know what it is, but no, I don't use it.
Always like
I was gonna put the other day. I was gonna be like, so what's going on in Palestine with the question mark? Because like
you really don't know why.
Let's go ahead and light a little fire right here. See what the fuck happens. Let's throw one of them questions out.
I just be like,
That's
I was
awesome.
like,
I'm trying my drum set right
put
now.
in the draft.
Say that
We're gonna talk about fags and all kind of stuff.
Could you imagine? It would take like 0.2 seconds for someone to be like, "Are you serious?" You know? And-
Yeah. Start a fire real quick.
yeah,
Rage bait.
yeah.
Make like 10 different profiles and just attack them all at the same time, like a group of people saying the craziest shit ever.
I used to love arguing on the internet. Now I'm like, it's a waste of time. I used to love doing it though.
I knew that was Dilla. Because I heard the first fucking bar, the first fucking measure, I knew that was Dilla.
Well, it's like timeless style, right? It's either Dilla or it's a fucking like copy, right? Like it's like,
Nah, the copies that you can't copy.
yeah, you can.
You can
He
they
sparked a
try.
whole generation
Yeah,
of
of course, yeah, he
you
did.
know.
But it ain't Dilla. You know Dilla when you hear Dilla though. It's different. They emulate him, you know, but they can't do.
Yeah,
like,
you could tell someone who might like be like, oh, the influence is there.
It's a
But,
lot to his sound.
Yeah. It's nuts.
What I like seeing is what like pop stuff Dilla did, you know, like
Yeah,
what
the more-
pop records he did. Those are like
You
you'll
can
trip out.
emulate it Dilla beat, but when you hear Dilla, you're just like, yeah, you know it. Like, it just nobody. It has to do with his selection, you know, like with his drum selection, like and his sample, and his offset, like the way he offset his breaks, a little off
No
time.
quantize. Most of the time he wasn't
Yeah.
using quantize. He was
Sometimes he
fucking raw.
played it like running, the far side, like he played that all the way through.
Really?
Yeah, so
One shot.
one shot,
Fuck.
and it constantly never repeats.
Just live, huh?
Yeah,
Boom, boom. Fuck
like
that.
you know,
Will you,
fucking
He's a
crazy.
god.
will you hand me that jar right there, the one right there in front of you? Yes, sir. Please. Thank you.
The swing is so vibe though. Like, it's just like
What's your
crazy
favorite
hard.
Dilla track?
That's too hard.
Yeah.
That's way too.
Don't be silly. Oh my god. There's got to be one that has more plays than all of them in your Spotify. You know what I mean?
There is. Shit. I mean, I can't tell. I wouldn't be able to tell. There's so many, but I know there's like one or two that for sure. When I hear it, I'm like, God damn, that's the track. I don't know the title, but for sure. Do you? Can you name a track by him? A title? That's hard. He's got way too many.
What is it? Won't do.
That's a good one.
Banger. That's like,
good one.
yeah, that's
like
a banger.
Yeah, it's from Donuts. No?
Wow.
That's a banger.
That
Yeah.
was just like amazing. And then, but that was like kind of, I don't know. Not the simple kind of stuff that I also like from him. That's
You like his like more chill stuff.
yeah. He has a variety. He has a range.
What's that one super famous track with Slum Village and him?
Oh, sick.
It's like the one that everybody knows. Dun, 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 dun. Fall in
Yeah,
Love.
Fall in Love.
That's probably
Some
my
of those.
favorite.
Yeah, they have like a couple.
Or Don't Cry. You know Don't Cry?
Yeah, solid.
Okay.
Solid.
So
You
it's
do.
yeah.
Some of those like kind of more
To
slow
fall
fucking
in
love
love.
beats and
Yeah,
shit.
that'd be
Dun, dun.
a banger. Still is a banger.
That's one of those like I know like every single word. You know.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Are you a Dilla fan?
No, I don't know what the hell y'all was talking about.
This guy,
What
he's a
what
producer.
What kind of tits do you like? Favorite kind of tits?
What kind of head is on the tits?
You care more about the head on the tits than the
Well, I
tits.
mean, it's a package.
Tits on a bowl.
Could you imagine if there was a
gotta be
Could you
compared
imagine
to
if there was a motorboat glory hole?
Motorboat.
Like you just pulled up and there was just a set of
Goes
knockers
through your mind.
That's the name of my band.
hanging out of the
No, that
fucking,
never crossed my mind. That it was like
Glory hole.
like women with big titties who want to get their tits motorboated just pull up to these places, and guys who want a motorboat are just in there like motorboating the fuck out of some
They
titties.
just like.
It's like a bar.
They're just like.
I love that one.
They're like
I go to the bar. I go to the bar every day. You know, you're like,
Let me get her.
Not one of those.
And
Things.
then, no,
They've
it
been
never crossed my
motorboated too much.
mind.
and we're describing the Amazon warehouse.
I cannot.
Nothing.
I cannot say that business ever crossed my mind at all.
Amazon.
The motorboat business.
That's what it's like at Amazon warehouse.
You know about the real motorboat business?
It's a motorboat glory hole.
I thought that was a fucking heavy metal band from Sweden.
Oh,
Motorboat Glory Hole.
Glory Hole Motorboat. That's a crazy name. God, I'm gonna see him this
Glory Hole
July.
Motorboat.
Still that
Glory Hole
name.
Motorboat.
Glory Hole
I'm
Motorboat.
gonna steal that name.
I marched to
It's
the
gonna be a
fucking
band one
North.
day.
Motorhole Glory Boat? Wait.
Motor
I'm
Hole
fucking up.
Glory Boat. That's wild. Motor Hole Glory Boat. Hey, that shit would probably be fire too. That shit would work. They're going on tour.
Motorhole Glory Boat.
Hell yeah. That's crazy.
Rumble in the jungle.
There's be some real techno Vikings.
That's
there.
so funny, dude. Techno Viking. Would you guys go to Pride if Techno Viking was gonna perform? Would you guys go to go see
He's
him?
performing. Legend has it to this day. He's still performing.
Gotta write these names
Stomping the
down.
block.
Remember them.
You don't know who Techno Viking is?
You're talking about that old video?
Do you not know?
Fuck no.
Will you show him
idea what
Techno
you're
Viking?
This shit is like fucking
My G.
early
Come on,
2000.
Come on, man.
Early
you guys,
internet stuff.
You guys understand? I was a fucking real raver. This fool's on a sick one, dog.
They're just vibing. This
This is before IG Reels.
This
you
is
know?
10 a.m.
This is back when that good stuff was around. still.
Everyone's off a bean.
Yeah.
They got espresso and Molly.
This-
That was their breakfast. This is where here he
Weirdos.
comes.
Oh,
Here he
what the
comes.
fuck? He's about to knock this fool out.
This
Yeah,
is
he-
the guy.
Goddamn, where'd Thor come from?
Yeah, he's like, yo,
Get your
check
hands off
yourself. Yeah, don't ever touch a woman again, bud.
I'm the techno Viking.
Go sit down in the
Get a
corner.
fucking-
Go.
My muscles will
Get
fuck
over
you
there.
up.
A choker on?
What does he have on his hip? He has a big ass fucking machete blade or something.
Yeah, right there.
He's about to WWF a motherfucker right now.
Water.
It's upside down.
Look at him.
He just
Cracking the water.
dispensed
Thanks,
him
buddy.
water.
Better
Dude.
open. He
He
said,
has a
better
water
open it
boy.
for me next time.
He's got the whole squad.
He has a water boy.
Take the water back.
Peak male performance.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What's happening? I did not see this coming.
Exactly.
I did not see
I love that
coming.
you've never seen it. That's so funny. Old internet shit. Old internet shit. Like back in the day, YouTube shit. Like first, like when you would just be like, "Fool, have you seen Techno Viking?" And you would like type it up and show people like at a party or something, and everybody would just be like pissing their pants.
Yeah, that's great.
YouTube, man.
Shit. I'm chilling.
Cool.
Who's
YouTube.
gonna finish it up?
No, I'm
Who's
good.
gonna finish
Special
it up?
guest. I'm just kidding.
We
Nobody.
got a special guest coming in through the door.
Your demons.
My demon. I've been keeping him at bay, but now I'm finna let him loose.
It's just a gay guy.
And you're about to meet him.
That's so funny. I'm just kidding. I look a little closet.
me, Satan.
What's that from? Get behind me, Satan.
Born East LA. Yeah.
One of the funniest movies. When he's talking to Jesus.
Is that some beer?
A beer?
He's doing that tattoo on him. That cover.
With the bullet.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why tattooing has changed so much. Like, I don't even care or want to be a part of it anymore. And you know why? Think of it like this. Once you've done it for as long as we've done it, G, what are you expecting of yourself? And what do you think other people... Like, why would you have an entire career and then hold yourself to a standard that's impossible? Like, at some point, Michael Jordan leaves sports. And every time he came back, he was less graceful, less good, less... You know what I mean? You do it just because you love. Not because you're like...
But no, he wasn't. He fucking put the shit down. What you mean? Every time he came back, he went fucking hard again. That's his whole shit. Like
It was never the same.
he stopped after fucking like 6.
I see
fucking
what you're saying.
championships.
There's a peak.
Yeah.
to it,
No one
you know
ever
what I mean?
shows you.
He
no,
stopped
no-
at his peak, though.
Nobody ever is wearing a T-shirt of Michael Jordan playing after his fucking peak. They're like, oh, remember, like when he
'Cause
came
there is
back.
none. He retired. He fucking said
Well,
that.
you're
I
not
got-
making
I
any.
said-
You're not making any sense.
Eventually, you do. You know, there's a
Yeah,
peak.
of course. But like, it's after you fucking kill
But
it
you-
harder than everybody else.
Right. So,
But in our career, we never expected to get rich because of it.
okay. So you're saying
You see what I'm saying?
we're talking about two different things though. I'm talking about time.
Oh.
And you're talking about like how hard his effort was. You know,
Well, that's why he's remembered.
because of how hard his effort. But I
Well,
guess
it's not about the effort. It's about what the effort accomplished. Like, was like, you know,
okay. I
it
hear
was
you.
like all the rings.
Well,
like the
even if you want to call it
title
that,
rings.
over the
But
ti-
like,
over,
it was finesse though. Like his game was like on point.
right. But
he was like,
you're focusing too much on Michael Jordan and not just like what the comparison was. Like,
what was
I'm
the
just-
comparison? I'm sorry,
no, it's okay.
Jordan comparing him with
Any athlete,
any athlete.
any good athlete.
Can't compare. That's like apples and bananas.
This guy's such a stoner.
Can't compare athletes unless they're playing like all the same sport.
Right. What I'm saying is this. When it comes to tattooing, you don't have to be so hard on yourself because, like, what do you expect out of yourself at some point, right? Like me personally, I'm almost done. When someone asks for a script, I won't even do it anymore.
What?
I don't have my hand. I don't have it anymore.
You're just being super high fucking
No,
critical.
with everything that I love, dog. With everything, like I've had to admit it to myself. Like I'm like, okay, I don't have it anymore. You know,
Nimble
like,
fingers.
What do you mean?
I don't have it no more. I don't have it. It's not there. Like I don't
What,
have it
in your heart or like in your hand?
in my hand. I've passed.
Don't
I've
you
passed.
use the lightweight machines and all that stuff? You're just not feeling it. You're just not feeling it.
regardless of that, it's
You
just,
don't want to do it.
No, there's only so many years you got to a wrist of like.
That you're
of
gonna
like,
be
of like no
yeah.
wobbles and like no
Oh
like.
yeah, I was cleaner. Fucking, years ago I was cleaner.
So what I'm saying is, when someone comes
know?
in and they want to get this elaborate like lettering thing, I'm like, look, there's option A that I know I can execute it and give you something that looks really cool.
Yeah.
But if you want this super finesse thing that I used to do 5 years ago, I'm sorry, but that can't anymore. I can't. My hand won't let me. I've tried.
You tried?
I cannot do it. Yeah.
Because of a shake or like flat spots?
Yeah, it's just
Like,
it just takes me
doesn't go-
entirely too long to do something that's super simple. And I watch other young tattooers and they're knocking it out, dog. One
Are you doing it though? Try it again like we used to do, the old pirate style. fucking.
What does that mean?
Just with coil,
Like an eye
fucking
patch?
Coil, fucking bring out that coil,
No,
fucking
I
zapper.
haven't brought the coil out.
You know that fucking. I love that get down without some.
I haven't tried that option.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's when my tattooing, lettering and shit was probably at its cleanest when I had a dialed in little fucking.
Right, but you know, it's one of those things where like some guy's like 40 years old and he's like, oh, I used to do kickflips off these stairs. He's like this, and then just you know, like you can't, you just can't. Even if
I
you
can
go,
do it. I can still do it.
even if you go get the good trucks and the board and shit, it don't
Yeah.
fucking matter. You don't got it no
That's
more.
why I
you know?
fucking well, I can still hold it down off of fucking.
You're trying to miss that point that I'm trying to
No,
make.
you're right. No, but the hands ain't as clean no more. So that's
But
where
you
that's where
can.
you make up for it with fucking like things like theory and fucking.
Yes.
You know. You
Yes.
get further brain could make up for your lack of know where your hand ain't no more.
Yep.
Now my skill excels in other places. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Composition, color theory, fucking. You know, you got all the fundamentals in there. You gotta present your further understanding that's gonna make up for where your hand ain't so clean no more.
You get it exactly. Like you learn. It's like they say, like a good artist isn't like how perfect the work is but how well they cover up their mistakes. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's what I always felt tattooing was for me.
Right.
Like I'm always fucking
Absolutely.
up and always trying to fix a fuck up, and then you know,
matter, right?
eventually it's like,
Chase
oh shit, look, I covered up all my fuck ups. You know, it looks
check
clean. Yeah, that's it's always been like that. Oh shit, here we go, wing it over here. You know,
still to this day.
but still, I don't
There's
like
always a way to bounce
fucking.
back.
You know, it's like your shit can't be so sterile. Like it gets boring if you just go straight from the fucking coloring book outline. You always gotta fucking have something that make it, identifiably you that nobody else really does. You know.
Yeah, if you get to actually pick it.
Yeah, but you
know
do.
what I
You
mean?
can pick
Being-
it.
Working in a street
You
shop.
know,
the
that's why-
people
that's
always
what
come
kinda,
in and want
you know-
this little bullshit. And you're just like, dude, let's do it real quick. You guys remember? No.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't do that.
Banging
Like,
those out all the time.
bang out
fucking-
all the ones you want to do now. Just be like, nah, I only do what I want to do.
I wish I didn't have bills
I
like
don't
that.
know.
I'm taking
this
all
guy.
comers.
Look at this guy. He
I'm
was like,
taking all
I'm
comers.
gonna flip this. Now he does like the webs. Is fucking those are going hard as fuck.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and
yeah.
then
You
people
put the
caught on to
work in
those,
on
you know,
those.
and those were sick from the jump.
Yeah,
So
you
like,
put the work on them.
yeah,
You put the work in it.
But I've done it for so long that it's all I can do. Like I can't do anything other than my own thing with it. You know, like when I'm doing something
that's
for
just like
somebody.
your signature, though. That's
Oh,
just
the
like-
web thing? No, for
right?
sure. Yeah, no, that's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm taking that to that's
Yeah.
my contribution to tattooing.
That's
you know?
sick with it though, because
Yeah.
you put a lot of work in to get those clean. They go hard as fuck.
The thing that is really dope about it is I didn't know it would cause such like a
A wave.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's just cool to see. Like
Yeah,
I
hell
hated I hated the copycat thing, but
yeah,
once I cried about it for
I
a
mean,
couple.
it's a traditional thing, but I mean, to do them like you do them, that's a copycat. Yeah, I've seen,
Right.
not gonna say them names, somebody.
I'm not delusional. I'm not saying because someone does a web, I'm like copycat. Because
Right.
I see webs every day, and I don't think that person copied me. And I hate when people ignore what I'm saying. There's a formula that I created
Yeah.
that I use every day that people
Recognizable.
try to replicate, and then they try to act like I'm making it up, and it's not true. You know what I mean? And you can always see it. Go to their page, see the one they just did that looks like my shit, right, or similar, and then go back a couple and show me what their web looked like a month ago, 2 months ago, and it don't look anything like that. And it's just like, okay, so who's making what up, right?
Right.
It's cool.
And how you derive that style? That was just natural, like your sauce.
Yeah, it was over time. Like I can show you like literally like
You study somewhat, or you study webs.
I have people's tattoos on them. Yeah, obviously like you it started off with trying to do one. I even like drew it on paper, folded it in half, and like did the thing in shading and like, and then it's like I'm gonna freehand these things,
Yeah.
and through freehanding it, I just found my own rhythm.
Wow.
Through doing it over and over.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because my shit isn't the formula that people use, and it's not even like the pattern that they do. It's not even, you know what I mean?
Right. That's
And-
what I'm saying. It's like a natural, like where you just make it the way you feel it's supposed to be, like a rose and shit, whatever.
Oh God, I try to find like a cool,
Yeah.
cool angle, and that's why now I'm even more like loose with it because I feel like people, when I was like really like anal about things being super like spaced out and super like, that's what people took because that's how their brain works. And now I'm on some jazz shit. Now I'm like, like you can't understand this shit, like, and they try, and it just makes their shit look so goofy and weird because they can't do jazz.
Yeah.
They can't do jazz.
That's right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They could copy,
Yeah.
You know, they could steal your formula, but they can't like just like go for it.
Right.
And that's where I'm at now. So it doesn't look as tidy, but it has more soul to it. You know.
That's what's
Like,
up. Grizzly bears.
the semen shit on Twitter is for real. Like there's people who I don't know. I don't know if
Semen
it's like
Twitter.
considered like a kink or not, but there's guys who like produce a lot of semen and
Semen Twitter.
they'll go to the doctor and they'll have like paperwork that they're healthy, right? But they'll mail out like big old frozen loads to people who
Frozen
are, like,
loads on Semen Twitter.
want their semen. Yeah,
Why? Why?
because there's people that
It's moving in mass amounts.
There's people that consume it.
That's insane. But can like someone use that to get pregnant with?
I got a look.
I think they're not trying to get pregnant with it.
But I'm saying someone could.
They're freezing my sperm.
I don't think it works like that. I think that's why there's like fucking laboratories
dead
and
already, I don't
fucking
know.
science to it.
They're probably dead. Yeah, it's just the fact that
I'm
it's
telling my
frozen.
testicles. to
And I
science.
just
I never even thought about it that far.
That's insane.
Yeah, I think they just like rub it on themselves, masturbate with it, drink it, like whatever, you know. Maybe even put it in their
I
coffee.
don't even know if I can produce that much anymore.
That's insane.
He said, I'm dehydrated, man.
I'm a little dried out over the years.
I only got a couple left.
But shooting blanks at this point.
That wrist is still young. You know what I mean? That,
Nah, the wrist cool.
that wrist I still got.
The wrist cool.
He said, the rest ain't the problem.
I switched it up like Pete Rose. I think my left is better.
But yeah, no, that shit is gross. Like I've stumbled upon it on Twitter and like
I can't
you're just
say I
like,
stumbled
damn,
upon
people
it.
are
Instant
fucking
ban.
crazy. Like they'll make a business out of anything America, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if there's a buyer, fucking.
You want to buy
Of course,
turds?
yeah.
There's gonna be a seller.
You know, turd in a box, sell it to anybody who wants to buy some shit.
Bitches will sell farts.
You wanna buy some shit?
Okay.
I got some shit right here.
I got some shit
Say
right
it.
here.
Got
It's got
some
that
shit to say.
fire.
Oh.
She got that fire.
Fresh too.
Smell it.
Bitches will sell farts. Would any of you guys buy a fart?
Fuck no.
What the
like,
fuck?
From a girl that you like?
I get it for free.
No.
What would you do if you were you're a couple beers in, you're at the strip club, you're with your friends, the bank account's good, great. This is the future. 5 years from now, everyone's solid, right? Strip club, we're having a good time. Big booty bitch. She smells
Big
good, smells
booty
vanilla.
bitch.
You can see that she's glittery, but you can tell that she's baby powdered up. So it's like
There's a glitter butt.
she don't stink.
Powdered up.
Smells good.
Smells good.
She tells you
Tells you.
$10 a fart.
Ugh.
Do you want one?
No.
Fuck. No, I don't want none of
She's
that
beautiful.
I don't
No.
care.
What the fuck? What the fart have to do? with
Breath-
coming in and
But she's
breathing and all
known,
that?
she's known her farts smell like funnel cake.
Fart beautiful.
Funnel
People
cake
are like,
farts.
dog, it's so
Yeah, I
crazy.
know.
They smell like fucking
The
funnel
color
cake.
funnel
If they
cake.
smell like funnel
They call
cake,
her
then I'll be
funnel
like, let me
cakes.
get some of them
Funnel
farts.
cake's fanny.
And there's
How much a fart?
funnel cakes.
Yeah.
The farts smell like funnel cakes.
Next up, funnel cakes.
$2 a fart. 3 for $5.
You gotta smell them,
Ladies and
dog.
gentlemen,
It's
Spearmint
fucking-
Rhino, the next
It's
up.
like a glittery traffic.
Funnel
cone. She's sticking
cake.
up
Three
her
for
ass.
five. 3 for $5.
Funnel cakes to the stage.
Oh my god. Dole Whip funnel cake farts.
Can we get some more
No,
baby
funnel
powder?
No funnel cake.
Damn.
The fuck is wrong with you guys?
Wow.
I mean, you guys aren't engaging with the conversation
No
much.
funnel
You're not
cake.
really
So
like.
funny.
So no farts for you guys.
No.
I
How
would
many-
get.
how
I would
would you-
get.
how would
See
you-
that's where we get off on. That's where I wonder if you guys are just being funny because like for me, if that really were to happen, I'm like I'm gonna assess it and I'm gonna say I have $10. And I absolutely, why the fuck not?
Really?
I'm not saying I'm into it, but why not?
I wouldn't.
What's the distribution system?
Can I get pink eye? Can
doesn't
you
wet
get pink
my
eye?
whistle.
Can you really
like
get pink
face
eye?
right in her ass when she does it, or is there like a glittery little traffic
I mean,
cone?
it's
that
your
she
10.
moves?
It's your $10.
Right?
You can receive
Yeah,
it however you
that
like.
thing.
You want a
You
megaphone?
like taking a long toke of it, like
Long token?
I'd be like, look,
you know.
Hook it up.
here's 20, 10 for the fart, 10 for you to drop
He
it
wants
off
a
in front of
gravity-
those people right
He wants
there.
to
you know?
gravity bong it
I want you to
with the mask.
like when you walk by that, that group right
Crop
there,
dust.
you know?
Oh, he wants
Yeah,
to-
crop dust. Thank you. That's the word.
He
Yeah.
wants a crop dust sprinkle.
$40 crop dust.
For 40? Crop dust? Damn, that's the deal.
See, you're just a hustling motherfucker. You brought it up earlier.
He's
too,
selling
with,
for
like,
40. That's a
motorboat-
discount. That's a
the motorboat board.
Take
He's like
advantage.
motorboat. It's like this is like the buffet. You
much
come
would
in,
you
you get
pay for
fart
a
in your
fart?
face, you get the motorboat, whatever you want. Just keep
I'm
walking
cool.
down the line. You
I
pay
actually-
the fee,
I actually
you're just
thought-
like,
I don't care how
little
fast he was,
businessman,
still
hustler
stink
ass
like
brain.
shit.
You already thought about that?
How you guys feeling? I feel super good.
Super stoned.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
high.
Good. We'll get some food. There's nachos.
You say that every time. You say that every time.
chips and salsa.
But we don't ever get no food.
Butler.
No, I'm just playing. He kicked the snacks.
Yeah,
we got the snacks last time. We got
before we get
animal.
told at midnight.
We got blessed. Animal
Well, I had to
cookies.
cancel the stripper farts that were gonna come.
No, they better not come.
The strippers in the back room just like sitting
She's
there.
like, "Fuck."
We're gonna get the farts and we're
She
gonna
like
leave
has the
them
baby powder in her
outside.
hand.
Do I still hold it?
The strippers could come in, but the farts stay outside.
Well, she knows that I'm gonna clap the cheeks after anyway.
Well, then you can have as much farts as you want.
All the farts.
You can, well, send them
I'm not into farts. I was just being funny. I think that shit's gross. But
That's a wild fetish.
I'll tell you this:
Room full of
on
balloons filled.
my podcast Instagram, somebody that follows me is into farts because
sure.
on the explore page, there it is, girls farting, like it's like a page of
Oh my
women
God.
who fart.
Big,
Thick,
thick farty girls.
like Latin women, Indian women. They're like on their bed and they just are ripping ass.
That's moisture.
They'll be doing laundry and they're just like, you know, like. Flop, 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 flop. You know? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know? Yeah.
It's got the beat down.
That's insane.
Got the beat down. He's like,
I wish I was making it up. It's for
I
real.
have explicit memories.
the song. I heard the song.
Sounds as he's
The problem is that for me, like, cause you know, like I'm into feet, so like this shit's all like pervert shit, you know. So like,
into 'em.
yeah, so it'll be a girl with a big old rump,
He's in-
some nice
in too
feet,
deep.
and then she just like, you know, like just heavy, just butt murmurs, you know. Just,
It's a whole thing. Feet and farts.
yeah, the fart part I could do without. If you hit mute, I'm good, cause then it's just rump and feet, you know.
Rumpin' feet.
Yeah, rump and feet.
Oh, is that what he says?
That's the name of a bar. where they have the motorboat glory hole.
Rumpin' feet.
That's where it's at.
Rumpin' feet.
It's all
Rumpin'
rumpin'
Feet,
feet.
yeah.
That's the name of the first album.
Off of 69th.
Rumpin' feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lex
Rumpin'
just laid
Feet's
out
on the
his
69.
business plans.
Right? You should be writing this shit
That's a
down.
good bar name.
He
Rumpin'
came
Feet's
up
off
with
of
this whole. He
69.
came up with this whole
Feet,
industry.
yeah.
Came up with
That's
the
so
future right now in this conversation. It's the motorboat butt sniff capital of
Motorboat,
America.
glory hole.
Come on in. What was his
Chet
name?
Masters.
Next week,
Motorboat
bitch who
Glory.
farts. You know what? I'm gonna find. That would be really funny, right? Next week, I'll find the girl who professionally farts, and I'll bring her here for the pod, and we'll have her rip one on the mic. We'll put a bag over the mic first. We'll like put a bag over it. Would you guys like to do it? I can get us a motorboat glory hole too.
Glory boat, motor hole.
Would one of you
One
guys
for the
do the
show?
motorboat? John, would you motorboat some titties for the pod?
Depends.
Depends.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, we could do it like where people have to pay
I
$5
don't know if
to
it's the
see
one,
it.
if it's a girl who farts though.
No. A homegirl who's got some nice knockers.
Sure. Why
Okay,
not?
definitely. Nice knockers. If you said no, then I'd be disappointed.
He goes to the thing and they're just like fink, like just down all
Yeah.
flat, granny titties.
No, I'd be sad.
What? I would do it for the sport.
No, we wouldn't let that happen.
You could grab them, grab them and pinch them so that they're their old self.
Bring them up. Come on.
No bringing them up.
Just as there is.
I
Just
don't want to bring them up.
against
Okay?
the chest.
like
and
sock
shit.
puppet
I think
titties.
a mental picture.
Yeah. What the hell are you two talking about?
His he's talking about his painting.
Yeah. This guy's selling paintings on the goddamn.
On the black market. On the Golden Road. Taking them down. Sell some oils. Want to buy one? Fucking A, I give up.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You're doing the thing that a lot of artists do.
I'm just fucking. I'm keeping all my paintings.
A lot of artists do that too.
I'm trying to do a gallery.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. I gotta get some paintings first. Only
gotta
got
come
like
up with
I got
something
have more
for
than
the
two. I think I
paintings
gotta
first.
have a few.
A lot of artists, it's not uncommon for you to like book a space a year ahead and then get your paintings done before your date. You know, promote it
Yeah.
because then you got a deadline.
Yeah.
Knock it out.
I'm knocking them. I'm knocking them out like knuckle children. Blasting them off. Send them to mom.
Knuckle babies, huh?
Knuckle babies out of here.
Get them goddamn knuckle babies.
None of them living. They all gone.
Knuckle babies are gross.
What's a knuckle baby?
Chest,
What's a knuckle baby?
chest children.
Shit's children. They all gone. R.I.P.
It's crazy because every time you do jerk off, it's kind of like you're just like, well, none of you guys get a chance, you know?
30,000.
Oh, you guys.
30,000
Outta here.
souls.
None of you guys.
Go right back to the back of the line.
I gotta make sure to keep my numbers low.
What if that's what porn was, right? They were just trying to get you to just get your nut out
Drain
so
all the
that
best
so
shit
that
out.
babies weren't born.
Even the ones that are born are
Thank
weak.
them. I'll thank
Imagine
them for
that.
that one because
He said,
raising babies is too hard in this life.
Did you hear they were racing now? They're like
You
racing
guys do it.
sperms.
You guys do it. I respect that.
I did see that. That
That's,
shit was so
I don't know
tight,
nothing about
dog.
it.
Did you guys see them sign to do that shit?
They're
What?
racing
No.
sperms now. Like
That's a
they,
good
they'll
one.
have like someone.
Sperm race?
Yeah, like
I was the
one,
winner.
literally one sperm, and they go, and then they.
I won
fucking
that race.
My
like,
G. They
go
really
through,
had
like,
a
maze
track
and
for
shit,
them.
like a track.
That's why we got good genes because we
crazy.
made it.
So they let your
We're
sperm
here.
go, and they see if that shit.
Yeah,
will
no,
go.
we're the shit.
Come on.
We're the winners.
We're the winners.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the winners.
We won that sperm race.
we beat
shall
all the rest
do.
of them sperms.
Legit.
We were the
did.
best.
That's crazy.
We were the best one. We juked them. Man.
But
think
now
about
it's like
that.
that. It's now it's like the sperm has YouTube and they have internet now. We didn't have that.
They
shit
have
back
cell
then.
phones.
Must
Each
be
They got
exactly like they
cell
weren't
phones
the
and they
fastest
could film
sperm.
it. Like, yo, we
Each little
racing.
sperm.
Back then, we didn't have that shit.
How stupid the sperm is
They
cooking
couldn't
food
film
on
our
IG.
success.
I wasn't the fastest sperm. I came
That's
second,
funny.
but I still lived.
American Idol. They're singing. Is that ludicrous?
I don't know.
It better not be.
Or sound ludicrous?
Are you fired?
Taraj.
The fuck? Who'd you say? Who's that?
It sounded like ludicrous.
It better not be ludicrous.
That's not. That's not.
Not allowed. Luda. I used to bump that back
Did
in
that fool drop it?
2001.
Did you come out with the album?
I don't even know. Huh?
Did you get serious enough to drop an album?
I ain't dropped the album back in the day. That was cool.
Ludicrous?
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
sold, he
Ludacris?
sold so much music.
Yeah. He was
Yeah,
dope. He
absolutely.
had a couple good albums, I think. Yeah.
Do you
Had a lot
remember
of
that
bangers
video
on
where he had them big ol' arms?
Boom,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
you know,
That's
all sorts of
right.
shit. Yeah, he went hard before he became an actor. Yeah.
Move, bitch.
Yeah, all that.
He was really popular for a long
was.
time. He was super popular.
What was that? 2001,
Like early 2000s.
2002.
2002.
Could you imagine being like a suburban white kid and your mom was like, I used to sleep with rappers when I was young, you know?
Damn.
And she just, oh, like, she's like,
cold.
Luda.
My mom said Ludacris.
Me and
fucked her.
Luda.
My mom said she fucked Ludacris one time.
The only remnants of her youth is just like baby hairs. Like she just had like little whipped baby hairs. That's the only thing that like will let you know that she like
Elmer's glued to her
that and the
forehead.
gold anklet. Yeah, you're like, oh, she used to be a bad one. No, that was trouble.
He had them all.
Why you almost throw my back out right now, laughing so hard. She had them
She
all.
hit- she hit Ja Rule.
Crazy.
She had them all.
Oh my
Ja
god.
Rule,
Have you ever
Charlie Chaplin,
Charlie Chaplin? Have you ever seen
Marlon Brando.
Best of Show?
No.
Yeah, the dog with the dogs.
The best
Mind
dog of
you,
the show.
Everywhere they run into Homeboy and with his wife, like someone's like,
The pack leader?
What? Do you remember her name?
No.
But they're like Carol, and she's like, oh, you know, and he's like, remember behind the fucking thing, you know? He's like, man, you were the best pussy I ever had. Like everywhere he be with this girl, someone will stop her and be like, is it, you know, what the fuck, Carol? They're like,
Wait, what
oh
is
man,
this?
your throat game was crazy. Like
This sounds like Curb Your Enthusiasm, but on some different shit.
it's similar humor. It's
Enthusiasm.
it's like a certain
a good
producer that
Larry
makes,
David,
it's like a certain movie producer.
fucking Seinfeld dude.
Larry David did Seinfeld.
Yeah, he's funny.
And then Curb Your Enthusiasm was his like improv show that came after. I think Seinfeld was kind of improv-y too, right? Or I'm not sure.
Nah, I think it was scripted.
It was pretty scripted, right?
Yeah, I think it all.
I'm just making shit up now.
Okay, can't say remember
It was improv. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Nah, that shit was.
Yeah.
It was improv. It was improv for one fool. He was fucking.
No,
hilarious.
it's an improv show. I swear. I bet you it probably has like a
homie's name?
loose script, but not like anything too serious.
Yeah,
I never watched that shit, but yes.
you gotta watch my shit. Best. better than that bullshit. For real.
You guys both got super stoned this episode.
Yeah.
I'm not high.
I'm not nice.
I'm just buzzed. Nothing can hurt me.
That's good smoke.
It was super good.
That shit was kind of weak.
What?
No, I'm just like, I'm just like, nah, that shit was bomb. It was alright.
Who's in the outro?
I was trying to read it. I can't read that far.
Yo. As If It Matters podcast,
It's over. It's time for us to go.
Sunday night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks, Serby.
Yeah.
Chat Master.
Peace.
It was fun.
Muchas gracias.
Fun, just like last time.
Grass in your ass.
Peace.
Grass
See
in
you guys
your
next
ass.
Sunday.
Where the fuck is my? Oh yeah, that's right.
All right.
Peace. I was like, why the fuck don't I have shoes on right now?
I'm just, where your fucking shoes go?